I think... Okay, I think we're about as good as it's going to get. I run like an optimizing thing here, and we should be live once more.
Optimal. Shut up. Optimal.
Yeah, anywho, yeah, Song of the Wilds, we're back. Karlovsky, the stream did not stop. I turned it off and back on again because apparently some lag was showing itself. So hopefully that fixed it. Anyway, that being said, guys, welcome to chapter 19 of Song of the Wilds. We are 1 week away from our 20th episode. We're all still kind of having discussions on if we're going to do anything special for our special 20th episode. More on that later. We're not going to reveal anything until the actual premiere of chapter 20.
And the announcement for that, if it is made by that time, will be on the Instagram.
Yes.
You can follow at Song of the Wilds Official.
Song of the Wilds Official. The lovely Carly is the manager of that Instagram. Now,
I'm not very good because I've been busy all week, so I haven't posted that much, but I promise it will be better.
Now, that being said, though, so even though today is just your basic episode 19, we actually do have a little something special for you all. Our fair party mate Mistral has sent us all letters. Some of them have actually arrived to some people. So for the people who didn't get their letters yet, we'll have you read yours next week. But for...
Oh God,
Nice.
don't die.
Don't die. We need you to DM.
Oh no, I thought it was Leah. I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Oh, wow, so it was Leah, so then you get nervous. But if it were me, I was like, I don't care.
I know you cough all the time.
I do. I actually do. All right, so... That being said, a lot of us got letters from Mistral, and if I remember correctly, Mistral Izzy wanted us to read our letters out loud. So
Izzy, are you there then?
She's listening until she can join.
Oh, okay.
She's
That's
just
good.
listening in, but I think if we were doing something wrong, she'll harp on us.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. She unmuted herself.
Oh,
Hello?
can you hear me?
Hi.
We can hear you, Izzy.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Everything okay over there?
Hi, I'm currently cleaning a bathroom because we're helping someone move out from California to Chicago.
Oh, fun.
Why are they coming to Chicago?
Yeah, I know,
I have
right?
no idea. But
It's really
yeah,
funny because
these
my
letters-
sister-
Probably because California isn't California on fire right now.
Okay, hold on. Everyone's talking at the same time. Let Izzy talk.
everything's on fire. We're fine. I can smell the smoke, but
Oh.
everything's okay. But
That is
I'm
a very
hopefully going to be joining within this next hour, so I'm just going to be listening for now because I won't be able to give any input with me trying to concentrate on what you guys are saying. But I made some stuff for you guys, and everybody basically got the same letter. So, I wanted handwritten letters, but I suck at writing letters, so everybody's is just the same. So, Mr. DM, you can read it whenever you'd like, because I sent it to you. So.
Yes, I will
to
read
this
mine
one.
first, but before we do, who is this guy?
I have no idea.
You gotta check the general chat.
Check the general chat.
Oh, no.
This-
No, it's fine.
Izzy?
It's
Who is
fine.
this?
Hello.
I got so scared.
Hello.
It is an
Mute-
ominous
mute yourself.
person to jump
Mute
into
yourself, child.
Who is Death Song 558? Who are you?
That would be my
It's Leah's
nephew.
Oh,
Hi,
nice.
Is that
Wait.
your new Master 69?
Wait,
New
hold on.
massive-
So, I asked this to be completely serious because I do want us to better conduct ourselves. How old is your nephew?
He'll be 13.
Yeah.
Be nice.
All right, PG it then.
PG
Although
now.
I am his aunt,
You have to
so
be a teenager
that'll
to be
give
part
me
of
a-
this Discord. Like, I'm really sorry, but I swear like a sailor.
Same. I'm his aunt.
I was gonna say Leah's his aunt. She swears as much as me.
That's
Even
guardian.
more so.
I think.
I
Right?
don't care if it's PG-13 or not. My parents swear all the time.
Yeah.
It's not
Okay,
a good
well
thing,
then.
I really don't care.
We can relax the
Swear-
rules. We
swearing.
can relax the rules a tiny bit. All right.
Give Polo a friend.
Yes.
All right.
There you
So, anywho, I am going to read my letter, and then we're just going to go around in a circle here. Carly, is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm eating.
Oh, okay.
So,
ju-
just to be clear, everyone got the same letter, so that's why, Mr. DM, you can just read yours.
We're gonna read it
So
all
that-
4 times.
So that everybody who has yet to receive them knows what the letter is at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Oh, we'll give you, Mr. DM, the honors to read the letter.
Okay. Sorry, I thought all this time we all had different letters and we would just go around in a circle, but okay. Dearest one, though the world is forever changing and I have so many unanswered questions, I know one thing is for sure, is that I am joyous to be a part of this group. The purpose of mine coming hath not been fulfilled yet, and I still much to... Oh, hold on. What was that? Oh, Josh the Human is hosting us.
Oh, thanks, John!
Oh, that reminds me. I should do that.
Yeah, we're using different software, so now I see the alerts again.
Nice.
Fulfilled yet, and I have much to explore. I desire as our adventures continueth. Really? Continueth?
Shut up, I love it!
I wilt be able to share the deepest concerns of mine past, but for now, I see those issues as non-important. Taketh this gift as a token of mine appreciation of thy existence, and that we will continue our search for the unknown. With much love, Mistral.
Aww. I'm gonna cherish this forever.
Absolutely.
So cute.
That was very cute. Thank you so much, Mistral.
Very
We
nice.
love you. Oh yeah, apparently you guys have little charms.
Two.
Oh
Oh, that's adorable.
Oh no! And a button.
my god! I got a button! I can put it on my bag!
It's a little yip.
It's
Oh my
adorable.
god! This is
Available
so
at
cute.
Love it.
Izzy Cause on Etsy. Yes, it's nice. I think I said it right.
We have both an Etsy and a Redbubble.
I don't
Watch
think
Watcher
I
Lack
have
is now
that
hosting
anymore.
us.
With one viewer. Oh, it must be me.
Well, thank you so much, Izzy, for your kind generosity. These are so adorable. With that being said, does anyone have any other announcements before we get started?
I do. I am currently using 2 sets of dice that I got from Kira. And I am very happy about that.
Aww. Any other little
Like I said-
announcement? Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, like I said, the last 2 people that are gonna get gifts are going to be in person because I get to see these people a lot, which is our lovely Rogue Bard, Arios/Leah, and then the other one is our cleric, Dragonborn. So, yeah, they'll be last.
Yeah, I sure hope you two see each other a lot. You guys are, like, in half the time you guys are in the same call.
I mean, like Leah comes down for like Christmas, so it's even better.
And just at the end of not next month, but the follow Halloween.
Yeah, October. We get to go on vacation.
Shenanigans.
August, September, Halloween, November, December.
Yeah.
No, it's August, September, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
I think you mean fuck it's snowing, forever alone, now it's raining, oh it's raining more, hot as balls, still hot as balls, America's birthday, more hot as balls again, now it's getting cold, Halloween, turkey, Christmas.
The year according to George Carlin, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Sorry. Does anyone else have any other little announcements?
I do. Oh, go for it, Liam.
Okay,
Or
well,
Leah. I don't care.
I was just going to say that this week I should have a bit of a photo shoot for my Big Mac cosplay. So that's going to be fun.
By the way, to answer your advice that I got distracted and did not answer, I think you should keep the patch exactly where it is.
Okay.
I have. Oh, look at the cat. Hi, Gilligan. Josh the Human, who typically hosts us and sometimes sits in on our sessions, has a merch store that just opened up and is really cool because he also streams and also has a relatively big following on the TikToks. And also, yeah, it's super cool. So since he's not here, I was like, I will take the privilege and shout you out. And we can try to put a website in the chat if it'll let me. Evan, you might have to do it.
Yeah. Just post the website in the Discord, and then I will post it in the chat.
Okay.
Or better,
Also,
yet, DM me the link, because then I'll actually get a little alert.
Also, just because I know we've kind of had some confusion about it before, the reason why other people can't post links in Twitch chat is like Twitch kind of has it to where like only the streamer themselves can put links in chat, because then like potentially bots could be like link to bad site.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
actually was
Understandable.
Okay,
Liam, I love your mom. She's like, booty sighting. Like, yeah. I didn't want people seeing my butt.
Yeah.
Well, again, another little hint that we are going to be opening up our own Song of the Wilds OnlyFans.
No, okay. Now that Bella Thorne has ruined it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that whole thing. Anywho,
Wait, what happened?
an actual
Not with the 12-year-old in chat.
It's too complicated to go into
Yeah,
here.
what happened? I guess it's fine. I don't need to know.
Basically, someone who shouldn't be on OnlyFans joined OnlyFans, and it caused so much of a ruckus that it changed their policies, and it ended up hurting their entire user base, all because of one person.
Wow.
Goddamn Disney stars.
Oh.
Wait, are you looking it up right now?
What I'm talking about now. I got it.
All right.
All you had to say was that it was a Disney store, and I would have been like, "Oh, I heard about that."
Alrighty. Fawnberry, do you have something to say?
Baddish news, I guess. It's so I won't be able to join much because of school.
That's okay, hon.
Aw.
We totally get that. That's so valid.
That's
School comes first.
That is totally fine. That's nothing you have to apologize for. Guys, I'm just going to set the record straight right here. As much as we all do love playing D&D with each other, real life is always going to trump the fantasy life we have here, even though the fantasy life is 10 times better than what we have in real life.
Yeah.
I want to jump into that world.
You want to jump into that dress.
Alright, I posted the link for Joshua Ford.
Oh, and then also, if you guys do follow the Song of the Wild's Instagram, you will see some fan art that they were all tagged in. So it's not actually posted on the Song of the Wild's Instagram, but the Song of the Wilds is tagged in them.
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh my god, they're going to be. Okay, so we're gonna get them on there. So those would be art done by my father. We are working at getting either a Redbubble or an Etsy for that artwork, and so that will be coming hopefully in the next week or so.
I never imagined that this campaign would get so much merch potential. Like holy shit.
It's surprising.
Like, jeez.
And it's even better that it's better now because not only does Critical Role promote the fact that, hey, you can do this and still be like a buff dude like Travis to an itty bitty nerd girl and or man. And it's so much fun now that this is accessible. So, woohoo.
Yeah, and I love you guys. I love playing with all of you guys.
Travis, by the way, I know that you're never gonna watch this, but If you ever do, Travis, Laura Bailey is a lucky lady, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
Anywho, final call. Does anyone have any announcements that they would like to say before we get started?
It's a stupid one, but I got a ring light finally.
That's not stupid. Ring lights are awesome.
I know an official TikToker. I can actually like look at my phone and no one gets blinded. It's okay. I'm done.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Wait, who has like their speakers on? Because I can hear myself right now. Very odd. All right then. Well, if that
I
is
feel
going,
like those are called thoughts.
No, that's Carly. I like how you don't even deny it.
No, Evan, whenever we're in the car and I make an unnecessary sound, you call me the bird. You're like, who let this bird in my fucking car?
Well, yeah, whenever you laugh, you're like, ha!
You love my laugh, don't deny it.
I do love your laugh. I love when you snort when you laugh. To me, it's the cutest thing ever. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Anywho. Well, if that will be all, let us finally continue with, my God, how did we get this far? Chapter 19 of the Song of the Wilds. I'm just gonna get more and more, like, frustratingly impressed that we keep going.
All for it. Keep it going. Longer. It's double the
We
numbers.
still got, like, what, 5 more arcs to get through before everything's done?
More or less, and then there's
Double
all of
the
the in-between
digits,
stuff I got planned.
Atarax. Double the digits.
Triple the digit.
1, 3 placeholders.
Where we last left off our intrepid heroes, they had finally discovered that Green Eye had deceived them and was planning to leave them all trapped inside of the vault this entire time while making a clean getaway as some sick part of revenge, even though he never really got an opportunity to explain his reasoning for his revenge, because you all killed him too quickly. It was a very exciting fight where it was 1 against 7, and then 5 against 7, because he was able to use a special item with a mirror image spell embedded into it, which now belongs to Polo. During that fight, they were able to successfully navigate back into the treasure vaults after dispatching of the green-eyed villain, and that's when they discovered that the final treasure hiding behind 3 massive locked doors was the Easter egg. Sorry, no, the deck of many things. Apparently, everyone else seemed to know what this is, but Yip was the only person who actually wanted to take the deck and possibly possess it and maybe even use it. However,
He's a gambling bird. You wave a deck in front of him. Of course he's gonna take it.
But it's the deck of many things. You don't understand.
Gamble.
I think you mean gobble, gobble, gobble.
We play fantasy gambling. You think I won't roll those dice?
So, after finally making it back up to the main levels of the manor, Arios, in a moment of quick thinking, pickpocketed the deck of many things, and then chucked it back down the stairs and locked the door, because that is how you properly use the deck of many things.
I'm so proud of you.
Especially when it's henchman for the bad guy that just went down there.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You now don't know what they're going to draw.
Oh shit.
Yeah. You just gave
80%.
the bad guys. You gave the bad guys.
You gave the
deck
bad
of
guys
many-
the deck of many things. This could be really horrible, or something even worse than horrible. Anywho,
Not a problem.
Have we
So-
got
They
ourselves a
could
team
literally-
rocket now, where they're just gonna keep showing up every once in a while?
you don't know that. But anywho, and that's where we leave off, with our heroes, switching music here, with our heroes successfully making it back up to the party of the main manor, and it seems like the party is only just now starting to show signs of people starting to shuffle out of the manor. All of you have successfully, like, major checks. Everyone else who seems to be in the environment doesn't seem to be any the wiser that you have been essentially robbing the place, kind of, sort of. Now, that being said, though, you do still have to try and get out of here, or you can try to spend some time in here. Remember, as far as you know, Anne-Marie is still being held in that giant underground meeting room that, so far as you know, the only way to get in there was through the library of Lunas.
Well, I did already make Polo look a whole lot sexier by unbuttoning a couple buttons on top and zhuzhing up his hair a little bit, and then saying, "Go get your girl."
So I guess we're going to get his girl.
I mean, unless you guys want to stay. I don't really.
The library is in the same city, right?
Yeah, this all has taken place in Lunas.
Alright.
Lunas is not a small city. It's like the size of, I would have to say it's about the size of Chicago, but like north of the river.
Okay.
And again, Lunas is like a coastal city, so it's right on the shoreline. Anywho, so what are you guys gonna do?
I guess we're going to the library.
Alright, so for the sake of time, you make your way out of the manor. There doesn't seem to be as aggressive security checks of people leaving the manor than there were entering the manor. You still can kind of see a bit of a line of people waiting to get in. So it's just a constant flow of people going in and out, spending some time there, then leaving. So now
you'd think for a paranoid wizard as he was, he would have decent checks on the outside, but you know what?
Yeah, but you guys rolled pretty
Not my
decently
problem.
as well, so you guys don't really have to worry about that. Yes, sort of, but you still were able to
Yep.
make it.
Don't give him ideas.
Yeah, don't give me ideas. Anywho,
Oh God.
so for the sake of all of this, we'll say that you have successfully exited the manor grounds, and you are now making your way back down the road. It is a fair bit of distance from the manor where the party was at back to the library. So, let me see here. I would like everyone here to roll me perception checks.
Okay.
Oh boy, I get to
Oh,
use my new dice.
oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, all right.
Carly, what did you roll?
I got a nat 1.
Wait, not even
The
with like
floor
a
is made of
modifier?
floor.
Don't you have a perception modifier?
Hold on. My perception modifier is 1, so I got 2.
You are
An
you are
unnatural
busy
two.
looking at the stars.
19.
All right.
14.
Beaker Hyde comments,
Swiftly
ah,
thinking
yeah.
about Polo and Anne-Marie doing it.
Beaker Hyde comments, ah, yes, the floor here is made of floor.
That's one of my kids.
That is my favorite meme.
That's one of my
mention
kids.
it. Davina didn't mention it earlier, but she got absurdly drunk at the party.
Yeah, when Davina
Yeah,
gets when
That
Davina
sounds about right.
when Davina gets drunk, she gets a little boy crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Good
were
thing Arios is in a dress.
you were totally eye humping that one drow in a suit that you were talking to.
And the drow that ended up being a drider.
Ah.
You guys are just making up
fine,
words at
okay.
this point.
No, Drider's a thing.
No, I know. I'm being a smartass.
Okay. I just love it. Ah, yes, the floor is made of floor.
All right. Well, I got an 8.
Okay, Kara, I
Okay.
love you, but this nat 20 sucks.
Don't put me on this.
Okay, so who here rolled above
I know.
10? Raise your hands if you rolled above a 10. All right, so for the people who rolled above the 10, you actually all notice that as you guys are walking down the sidewalk on the side of the road heading back down to the library, you can't quite tell if they've seen you, but you can kind of see a bit of a ways away, some of them across the street, some of the Green Eyes goons. that just seemed to be mulling about, I guess, as just like watchful eyes in case anything were to happen either to or from the party. They haven't seemed to really notice you all yet. But it might be quite concerning that you are returning back to base and Green Eye is not with you.
Oh. Arios is going to find, like, how tall was Green Eye?
Green Eye was like 6'4", 6'5". He was a tall tiger tabaxi.
Just 2 inches short. Although they might not know that's 2 inches.
Wait a minute.
Who does?
Am I wearing heels?
Yes, you are.
Aria, want to borrow my shoes really quickly?
Yes.
Yes.
Even farther with this. Yes. Although they're probably gigantic on his feet.
Even better.
It just makes the outfit, darling.
Okay.
Okay, I take off my shoes and I hand them to Arios and I say,
Davina, you feel a wave of comfort on your feet now that you have those heels off.
"This is so
This
nice."
feels so natural.
All right, so Arios.
Kind of heels knows that feeling.
All right, so
Right?
Arios,
Every
you
girl
are now.
thought, oh my god, right?
So Arios, you are now wearing heels. What are you doing?
Alright, Arios is quickly gonna hide, like, behind in an alleyway or something to get out of view. Put on the heels and then disguise self as Green Eye.
All right.
So
Consider.
that's not quite
My
as
question is, does Arios know how to walk in heels?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Arios was a thespian. He
Pig-
knows how to do that.
Guys, heads up, we got a new follower, Pelagius.
Yay! Okay, maybe I'm a little behind. Does Arios have glamour magic or something?
He is a rogue.
And Beaker Hide is following us
One of
now.
the spells he has is disguise self.
Okay.
Disguise self is a pretty dynamic spell. It does a pretty good job making you look like whoever. But the problem is it only makes you look like a person. You still have to know how to, like, act like the person.
Yeah.
So why didn't you just use that to make yourself like a woman?
Because
I feel like he's pretty convincing.
because the
I feel like
goons
he's
are
pretty
going to be
convincing without it.
because the goons are going to be wondering why you are returning from the mission and Green Eye isn't with you.
No. I mean when this
meant
whole thing
originally.
started.
Why? Arios is very androgynous, so he can put on a dress and rock it.
Okay, fair enough.
For all you know, if people
He's like,
for all you know, if people confuse you for a woman, just say you're wearing a binder.
yeah.
So
Say that
anywho,
you're a flat-chested woman.
they exist.
They do.
Yep.
Plus, he only looks like he's maybe like 16, 17. He doesn't look that old.
But in any
doesn't
case,
have the judge.
That's concerning for Davina.
but
I
in
said
any
he doesn't look that old.
but in any case, we got to get back on track here.
Nasty.
But in any case, Arios, you successfully. Oh no, we lost someone. Oh well. Oh yeah, we lost someone. So F in the chat.
Yeah, that would be the the Nefu.
The Nefu.
Okay.
All right. So, oh yeah, for the new followers, whenever someone accidentally disconnects from our Discord chat here, we always put F in the chat. Anywho, so Arios, you walk out in a fully disguised, perfect disguise of Green Eye. I'm not gonna make you roll for how good it looks because you've interacted pretty heavily with Green Eye along with everyone, so you got a pretty good idea how this guy looks and how he walks and everything. So you walk out of the alley, and it's around then that the two goons across the road actually do see you. They kind of look at everyone, and then they see Green Eye standing there, and then they just go like.
And so as Green Eye just kind of nods.
Both goons just kind of go like, and then they just kind of start walking towards the party.
One of them's like, "What happened to the small hot chick that was with you?"
She unfortunately passed
Rest in peace.
in the battle. It was
Why
so
do you have an
sad.
accent?
Oh my god.
I was gonna say more so that, you know,
What are you, Princess
ended up
Leia? You just
finding
randomly
a
choose an
guy to
accent
go
for your
home with.
situation? General
Yes.
Talkman, I should have known it was going. Yeah.
Oh god, I love playing with you guys. So, after successfully duping the guards, which was honestly a pretty easy trick because they can't quite tell that you're a fake even with disguise self because they're on the other side of the frickin' street. You guys
Aria, I guess this is where you live now. We didn't really think of an escape plan for you, did we?
Wait. Okay.
We just need to save Anne Marie.
All right.
Hang on. I could do something here.
Oh? What is it?
Well, first I gotta ask, could I possibly do a deception check?
Doing what towards who?
Well, okay. Maybe I misunderstood the situation. What's going on exactly?
There was just like a
We're moving past the
nonverbal
guard.
exchange of signals between the two goons and Green Eye, who is actually Arios, and they've already walked away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what was going on there. Never
Also,
mind.
they were across the street.
Yeah, okay. I thought that they were trying to get Green Eyes to go with them.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad. That's
Yeah.
okay. So never mind. Aria, I think you're fine.
So, you guys slowly make your way back over to the library. The library itself is dark. Like, all the torches have been put out. Because it's nighttime. They're not open now.
Can I cast light?
You can.
That's a cantrip, so I can use that as many times as I want.
Yeah, for situations like this, you don't really need to ask me.
Oh, okay. I cast light.
Okay, you cast light, and a small, like, Navi-sized ball of light appears in your hand, and it just kind of lanterns the area. It doesn't go in a specific direction. The lights inside of the library that you can kind of see through the windows are all dark. There doesn't seem to be anyone in there, and the doors are locked.
Arias?
It's your time to shine, my boy.
I like how
Green
Arios
Eye.
has done way more in this arc than Polo has.
Oh, Polo, you're about to do so much more.
So, Arios, what do you roll?
Alright.
Do the hype.
18.
18. All right, you successfully pick the locks of the front door of the library, and the door slowly squeaks open.
Squeak.
And I'm actually going to turn off the music here because it's appropriate. It is dead silent in the library. All of those librarian, like, monks walking around, they've all gone, like, home for the day. You guys are the only people in here.
I don't like that.
That's concerning.
I'm not.
Okay. Oh, God. What would be work here? Because it sounds to me like Anne-Marie might not be here anymore.
Well, she was never in the library. You went down to the basement, and then you took that long tunnel, and that's when you found the underground meeting room.
Well, the fact that nobody...
As OSHA workers.
As
that's
OSHA
why I didn't have
workers.
that in my notes. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I guess I have my sword at the ready in case we get jumped again. Because Green Eyes has got me all paranoid now.
All right, and I'll pull out
Maybe
my
right next to you,
great
bro.
axe just in case as well.
So what do you guys do?
Keep going, I guess.
Take your way.
Go to the basement.
All right. Yeah, thank you, Yip, for actually saying that instead of just going forward, or we move on.
Onward.
Never give up. Never surrender. You are able to re-find the door that leads into the basement, and you do find yourself at the mouth of that long tunnel that takes you all the way to that underground meeting room. So you walk it. I would like everyone here to roll me another perception check.
You did me dirty last time, so we're not using that one.
Hey.
Okay, it's not that
Nice.
better, but it is a 5.
Hey, 4 on the die. That's 4 times as well as you did last time. I got a 15.
All right.
18.
And Yip has become the orb.
Why? What did you roll?
No. I'm just saying Yip is green now.
Oh.
But I rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
Woo!
For the people who rolled above a 10, you're pretty confident that you are all just the only ones in this tunnel. There doesn't really seem to be any signs of any other goons or anyone else here. And any signs that you do see are pretty old. Do you guys continue?
Yeah, I guess we check the door to see if it's
Heading
locked.
down the tunnel.
All right, you go. So you continue on down the tunnel, and you do see the giant set of double doors that lead into the underground meeting room, where you had the giant plan of attack with Green Eye, and you saw all of his henchmen. Who opens the door?
I guess Arios.
Is it locked?
Polo, you should check the door. It's your girl that we're saving.
All right, I'll check
Yeah.
the door.
All right, the door, while heavy, is not locked, and it does slowly pull open.
That's concerning.
You do now. All of you do find yourselves back in that giant underground meeting room, but it seems like there's now no one here. Like all of the goons have left. They left for that giant mission at the Wizard's Manor, so it is pretty silent here, and all the lights are off.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if there's been like a shroud spell or something around here to make it seem like no one's here?
You can certainly try. You can go ahead and do that.
Okay. Just might as well cover the bases, I guess.
Very smart.
Yeah.
13.
You are pretty confident, though. Even though for you, Polo, Arcana and Magic is not necessarily your strong suit. If you focus hard enough, you can tell with reasonable confidence that there doesn't really seem to be any magic being used in this room. It looks like it's just gets this dark when they turn off all the lights.
Alright.
Now that being said, though, for the third time, I would like everyone to roll... Oh, we lost someone.
F.
Somebody important this time.
F in the chat.
F in the chat.
Now for... Well, actually, we'll wait until Atarax gets back.
F.
So, how about them Bears?
They're
Yeah,
not
man.
playing.
How those sports balls sure did sport and ball.
No, they didn't. If you're watching the news,
No.
they did not do that.
Okay, here we go. Atarax is back.
I'm trying to be funny.
I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be mean. I was saying...
Ah!
He is right, though. Like, there's been no sports.
I guess baseball is happening right now or something.
Baseball's
But,
going on.
yeah.
All right. For the third time, I would like you all to roll another perception check.
I don't know how to roll that. I don't have any modifiers.
All right, let's see if I get a 12 this time.
Oh, come on!
Holy shit.
All right, back to a 10. I got another 14. So far with this die, I've rolled 10, 11, 10.
You were
I mean,
so
that's
lucky you have a
good.
+4 modifier for that.
I got a 4.
17.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
All right. For the people who rolled above a 10, you do get the very slight feeling that you aren't alone in this room. Arios, being the one who rolled a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 22.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't get that. I didn't hear that. Okay, so both Polo and Arios, because you both rolled nat 20s.
Because we're tieflings.
Because you're tieflings. Well, no, Arios is a Genasi.
Nasty Norg. Sorry.
Nasty Gnor.
I gotta stream Spyro for Twitch sometime.
I'd watch that, definitely.
Spyro the Dragon's
Would
the
you
great.
guys like to see me stream Sim Score on Evan's computer and just play with all of my OCs that I've created?
Oh,
No,
no.
you should make a house with all of us.
So what do they see with the nat
Yeah.
20?
Oh yeah, Yip has the right idea. What do you guys see with the nat 20? Sorry, like we got to cut down on the chatter.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. So Arios and Polo, with your nat 20 perceptions, dear lord, when you focus hard enough and the room around you does get pretty silent, you actually can hear. It doesn't now. I know how it sounds because I'm horrible with sound effects. So let me just be clear. That is not the sound of a door creaking open, but it sounds like a string being pulled taut.
I don't like that.
I stopped moving immediately.
Crossbow.
Fuck.
Wait, Evan, I have a question, Mr. DM.
What up?
What about the people that roll below a 10?
You
Do I
sense
even hear
nothing.
this?
You
Do I even hear this?
no.
Okay.
Only Arios and Polo hear the string.
Okay. I
Like-
wanted to- okay.
Like the people who rolled below 10 are too busy going like, "Wow, it's dark in here." But the people who rolled above 10 are like, "Wait, why is it dark?" And then the people who rolled 20 are like, "Oh crap, something's here."
Can
Okay.
I know this might be a little extreme, but can I try and throw a small fireball at the direction I heard the rope?
You can. Because this is out of combat, I will let you succeed on the throwing of the firebolt. However, in your case, I would need to have you roll. Let me see here.
2d10s, I guess?
No. Not to. Give me just a moment. This is just going to be a basic skill check because you're not in combat.
Okay.
I just need to figure out what skill. Oh, by the way, did everyone make sure to level up to level 8? Because
I
you
think I
leveled
did.
up in the last session.
You never told us
Yeah.
that.
Yes, I did at the end of the
Yeah, you
session.
did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I
We had a
oh,
good
wait,
boss fight.
don't
I fully
remember that.
expected
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry.
You probably did it, Carly. You just don't remember.
I did. It's been a
Yeah.
week.
I'm
Sorry.
buffed.
Because I was
My
going to say,
wisdom.
my deception is now at +6, and I know it was at +5, so...
Okay.
Sorry,
I must have leveled
Have
up.
more HP.
Okay, so Arios, in your
Oh,
case,
F.
I mean Polo, in your case. Okay, no F for that one because they came right back. Okay, so Polo,
Get rejected.
Izzy.
Hey,
All right.
outside.
Radio.
God, that looks nice now.
All right. So Polo, just you by yourself, roll me another perception check. It's gonna be a lot of perception checks so
Yeah,
far.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God. Okay. 10.
Just how D&D.
All right. While that doesn't seem to make its mark, you do kind of get a general idea of where you flung that firebolt to where you believe that sound came from. You fire it up at the balcony, and it just seems to hit, like, the bottom of the balcony floor itself, and for a split second, you see a cloaked figure with a very long, large crossbow just seemed to kind of reel back for a moment and then run off back into the shadows. Say that again, Polo? You're muted. I couldn't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
No, like completely, we cannot hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You're
not
not cutting
even like
out.
1 or 2 words.
Everyone,
cool.
everyone press F in the chat
in the
for
chat.
Polo's audio.
F.
Can we hear it now?
But,
There we go.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
oh.
I'm sorry?
Yip! Follow him!
Hey,
Wow.
I bird up.
That's yeah.
Bum.
Okay, so
I bird up.
Sorry. I was just getting pissed.
so was I. Okay, so Yip, you try to keep your eyes on the cloaked figure with the giant crossbow. Yip, you fly up to the balcony and you give chase.
Yes.
Okay. Yip, in your case, I would like you to roll me a perception check now.
All right, I'm gonna use the other die and hope I get above average. All right.
That's what we all strive for in life.
Okay, that's 18.
All right.
Hey!
You are able to see the movement of the cloaked figure, and you recognize that this is the guy who shot the guy that you captured many sessions before. This is that sniper from the rooftop.
Ah!
Yeah,
crap on his hat.
yeah. You are chasing after You're chasing after Lee Harvey Oswald right now.
Yeah.
No, son, today's the day I'm gonna teach you how to flip on things.
God damn it, Carly.
Okay.
He does seem pretty quick on his feet, but because you still rolled high, you do actually see off to like the far side of the room, like a small set of stairs up to the balcony level.
Okay. Yeah. So, and I can tell that he's like trying to go for those stairs.
No, he's running in the opposite direction. He seems to be running
Oh,
towards a
okay.
door on the other end of the balcony. But you see these stairs, and you could tell your party that they can take these stairs to get up to your level.
Yeah, I shout out, "There are some stairs," and I kind of, there's some stairs to get up to this level.
Can I fly up to him?
Oh yeah, you have wings as well.
Whoosh. And
Wait,
I'll land on the balcony behind you.
Can I try to fly too?
Okay, okay, so
That's gonna take a
Davina,
check.
Davina, you are gonna need an athletics check.
Okay. Okay. You said athletics?
Yes.
I got an 18.
All right.
I like it.
All right. You realize that you just need to go straight up. You don't need to actually fly in any other direction. So you just flap your wings twice, and you do kind of stumble the landing a bit, but you are able to land on the balcony with both Yip and Atarax. Everyone else is
I
taking...
trained you well, youngling.
Yay!
Everyone else, unfortunately, has to take the long way. Now for Atarax, Davina, and Yip, I need all three of you to roll me athletics checks to see if you catch up with the guy.
Oh boy. Oh
Got a
boy,
9?
athletics. My old man bones don't like athletics.
What did you roll?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I got a no, it wasn't a nat 1. It was a 4 in total, because I got a 2 on the die.
I got a 16.
I mean, I got a 9. Oh, good. Jordan got a 16.
11.
All
I
right.
rolled an 11.
Okay, so your official marching order is Atarax, Davina, Yip, and then everyone else, because they finally all made it up to you. You can still kind of make out the faint outlines of Lee Harvey Oswald as he is just about to make it to the door on the other end of the balcony.
Hey! You get back here!
While I'm chasing him and flying, can I make a dash as an action as well for twice the movement speed?
Yes, that won't let you catch him from all the way over here, but it will definitely close the space between you two.
I would like to do that.
All right, so you dash up and you get closer to him, but the moment you are just about to reach out for him, he slowly, this kind of happens in slow motion, he slowly spins around and he aims the crossbow right for your face. I need you to make me another athletics check.
Oof, alright. Dirty 20.
Oh!
You
Well,
see the
15.
very faint glint of the steel tip of the black arrow, and just before he pulls the trigger, you just kind of Jackie Chan tilt your head, and the arrow goes past. Luckily, no one was behind you right there because they were kind of like around the corner of the balcony platform itself. So the arrow just embeds itself in a wall. Now let me see here.
Roll initiative, all of us against him.
Okay, so he rolled a 15, so he is able to quickly collect himself, and using the momentum of spinning to face you, he spins the rest of the way, and he gets a hand on the door, and he opens it, and he dashes right through, but he takes no time to close the door.
Can we all run after him?
I'm barreling through.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Since I'm Bird Boy, I'm Birdman. I'm gonna kind of like float like above everybody's head, and can I take a dash action and then spend a key point, step of the wind, to then take another dash action to just super speed at him?
Wow.
Wait.
With my-
Since I'm in front of him, can I do my dash first? Because that would make sense. Or can he just like leap over me?
You see, now this is
You're
actually
just fighting.
This is actually going to be kind of tricky because you guys are like right at the doorway. So here's what I want you to do. I would like, let's see. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I would like Yip to roll me an athletics check, and I would like Davina to roll me an acrobatics check.
Gotcha.
Depending on the roll, I will explain the difference and what happens.
Oh no.
Right, I got a 15.
You rolled a 15, nice.
Alright, that is a 15 as well.
Wow. All right. So, using your incredibly dexterous skills, you decide to do like a very strange form of leapfrog. So, despite the close quarters of the hallway, Davina, you kind of have a like you just look at Yip and you realize, yeah, we're gonna do this. So Davina, you just plant your feet and you just stand firm. Yip, you like dash over, grab Davina's shoulders, front flip over her, and then the moment you are upright, you just flap your wings like breaststroke style, and you just missile right into Atarax's back. Because he was in front of you all. And Atarax, being so massively buff and wearing plate armor, you're just like...
It's like an old Looney Tunes cartoon where it just sticks in his plate, and I'm just...
Atarax is like, hey, where did Yip go? He turns around, he turns his back to the camera, there's just a flattened Yip on his back.
Aww. No,
pobrecita.
Dang it.
During this time of confusion, everyone else who doesn't have wings is able to run past the Three Stooges here. So right now, leading the group are...
I want Atarax, Davina, Yip, a.k.a. the Three Stooges.
What's Polo doing during all of this?
Polo, you're with the group of non-flyers trying to catch up to everyone, but now you've passed everyone because they tried to do this thing. They never really judged how tight this hallway is.
Okay.
Well, that's my ass. I was like, so since I'm in front of him, does he have to, like, leap over me?
He does, but he forgot. But there was Atarax right in front of him.
Got it.
So currently at this time, everyone who isn't a flyer, you are now at the front of the group with Atarax, Yip, and Davina taking up the rear. You can easily see the coded figure like running down this secondary hallway, and he's a pretty good runner. What do you guys do?
Hold on.
Can I try to or am I not here?
No, you're here. You're with everyone. Everyone's all together.
Can I try to shoot a crossbow on
Atarax,
him?
give him the COVID and breathe on him.
Oh God, no.
No.
I could do a blood
Cruel.
weapon if I'm looking
That
right.
was
So cruel.
that was cruel. That was poor taste. Oh,
Breath attack.
I could
May
breath
I
weapon.
ask what
yeah.
he's wearing?
as far as
He
you
has a
can,
middle
as
crossbow.
far as you can tell, this guy is wearing a long black trench coat, Neo style from Matrix, and he's carrying like a giant rifle-sized crossbow. But as far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything metal on him, because I know what you're planning whenever you ask that question.
Alright, so
I like how Mistros become the I'm gonna burn them. You're like the evil lover talks to fucking like this is. You know what you have to do now, laddie? Burn down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house down. Burn it down.
Wait, Eden.
Is he going for like an open door, like a
You
that's
can
already
you
open on a
you
window?
can't really tell because he is in front of everyone running away from you. He's kind of blocking your view. This is kind of a tight hallway, so you can really only stand one person at a time, maybe two shoulder to shoulder, depending on how big you are. But but because his coat is kind of billowing as he runs, you can't really quite tell where he's going. And to answer Polo's question, yes, you can try to use a crossbow on him.
Like shoot him in the leg?
But who's in front of Polo?
Yeah, who's in front of Polo? That's questionable.
For the sake of this, I'm actually going to have to say that Polo's in the lead for this.
Okay.
Wait.
I was gonna say, can I use minor illusion to shed like just an absolutely ear-shattering scream into his ears?
That would only really work if you were right up at the cloaked figure.
Dang it, how far are we from him?
You're about like...
Because it works up to 30 feet.
Oh! Then this could actually work. He's only like 25.
Go Sindel on him.
Yeah, go Sindel on this guy. Okay, so you cast Minor Illusion to scream Black Canary style right in this guy's face. And it definitely does make him stumble a bit because he certainly wasn't expecting it. He is still kind of somewhat moving, but now he's holding his ears. But he is still holding the giant crossbow. But you've definitely slowed him down a bit.
Polo, get him!
Yeah, Polo, this is the perfect opportunity. I need you to roll me a... I feel horrible, but this is the most commonly used stat. Roll me a perception check.
Alright. 4.
Unfortunately, you never really took into account how dark this hallway is.
I did not account for the warp factor.
I did not take in the warp ability. His videos are great, but he's a horrible person.
What is that?
JonTron.
Anyway.
Oh, I
Yeah, I love him,
never
but
really
then
got
like
into that.
Okay, I didn't want to go into this.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into this. Unfortunately, your arrow just misses. Like it kind of overshot over his shoulder, so much so that he actually didn't seem to notice it. However, he is still kind of recovering. So at this time, though, that 25-foot distance between him and the group has now been shortened to 10 feet.
Okay, can I blind him so he doesn't know where to go?
Oh, how are you gonna do that?
Well,
can I burn him? Can I blind him?
Well, I have.
Can I burn out his eyes?
Yes. So I'm gonna blind him by just casting my blinding spell, which will just have like a darkness cover his face so you can't see anything. But he does have to roll for Constitution.
All right.
Of 16.
All right,
I
not
also
a problem.
realize that Arios is still disguised as Green Eye right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
you never once took down. You never once took down the disguise.
Oh my god.
So he's literally running from his boss right now.
the chaos you could do in this. You have so much power right now.
Many possibilities.
Unfortunately, he rolled an 18. So the blindness does not affect him. You can still kind of see him, and there is still only a 10-foot distance between him and everyone else. I will allow for one more action. Does anyone have any ideas how to catch this guy?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. Davina, what was your
Davina,
idea?
Do you have something? Yeah.
I was gonna ask if I could possibly, and if you say no, it's fine. Can I try? Is he close to a wall?
Not necessarily, but this is a tight hallway.
Can I try to throw a javelin at him, pinning him to the wall?
You have to make sure you miss everybody else, but probably.
Because you are taking up the rear of the group.
Okay.
And Pelagius in the chat goes, "Oh no."
Can
I attempt?
You can.
Well, since this is our
Mind
last, since this is our.
Sorry, I was gonna say all the ladies are still in their cocktail dresses and stuff. While this
Arios
happening.
is in his bloomers and he's disguised as Green Eye right now.
This is a fantastic vision. I was gonna say, since this is our since Mr. DM said one last action, since I'm part of the front of the group, can I try doing the same thing Davina said, but throwing my dagger? Would that make him pinned to the wall?
Can I give Mistral one of my? Can I just chuck one of my javelins at her, so that she doesn't accidentally kill him?
And then I take it and I chuck it.
All right,
Yeah.
so I'll allow it as a free action for Davina to pass Mistral one of her javelins. Mistral, on the other hand, I need you to roll me a...
Perception?
No, actually. I need you to roll me a strength check.
Okay, guys, blow on the dice. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Are you ready?
Oh no, we were ready for that.
Okay, so I got a. Okay, so that fuck, I didn't count my added 3. Hold on, one. So I got a 14. Right.
You take that javelin and you chuck it hard, and at the very last moment, the cloaked figure turns around and then is just like shoved into the wall as the javelin pierces his shoulder, and he is just now like shish kebabbed to the wall. He just kind of like groans in pain, and he's trying to pull it out, but he can't because it is in that wall.
I look over at Mistral and I...
Can we just point out this is tiny Mistral,
Yeah.
little tiny high elf.
I was gonna say, I look over at Mistral and say, "Well done, elf."
I learned from the best.
I look at Mistral and I just say, "I'm so proud."
Arios is just like, that was awesome!
And bear in mind, you're saying that as Green Eye.
Yes. Yes.
In that voice.
In that voice.
I'm a dude playing a chick disguised as another dude.
I'm a dude disguised as a woman disguised as a dude.
What is Tropic Thunder if not a giant military D&D campaign gone horribly wrong?
Basically.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so you got the guy pinned to the wall. What do you do?
Who's got the best intimidation check?
Not me.
Me, probably, because I'm a barbarian.
I have a 6. I have a plus.
You have a 6 intimidation?
Yeah.
Let me see what mine.
Yeah, they have maxed out charisma, probably.
+3. Mistral, please, by all means.
You caught him.
You're the one that stabbed him, so you have an advantage.
Oh wait, do I have an advantage? Oh yes, I do have an advantage. Do you have an advantage?
If you're raging, yeah.
Well, if what do you mean have an advantage? Like
Like, do you have the dot by where it says,
That's not
intimidation?
advantage, that's proficiency.
Yeah, proficiency.
Yeah, that's proficiency, which
sorry.
just it already adds to your whatever your bonus is for that.
Never mind, I'm sorry.
It would be an A if he had an advantage.
I'm just imagining this tiny, cute high elf has an intimidation of +6.
You know, she's real.
That's
she's real.
that's what happens when you tie intimidation to charisma.
Yes, she's a fierce high elf. She learned from her father.
So,
Ooh, Mistral backstory.
Mistral.
Write that down.
So, Mistral, what do you do?
After I've chucked it at him, he's pinned to the wall. I walk straight up to him, grab him by his neck while he's still pinned to the wall, making sure it still hurts, being like, "Who are you? Speak the truth."
Where is Harvey? Where is Harvey Dent?
Batman.
It's the interrogation room scene, but instead of Batman, it's this little elf princess.
Wait, guys, guess what I rolled?
What did
What'd
you roll? What did you roll?
Did you get a
I
26?
swear to God, if it's a nat 20, I'm gonna lose it.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 6, which is 26.
Yes!
Oh my
The
god.
ultimate rolls.
Pretty good.
Moment of the night.
Roll.
Our DM
We saved the world.
God is dead. We've killed God.
And if that is true, that means that Sonic either isn't God or could kill God.
God is dead.
And I do not care which is the
Anarchy.
Oh my god! Why is this where my campaign went? How did we get here?
This is the OSHA moment of this episode.
Beaker Hyde goes amazing, 10 out of 10. Hemington goes wow.
Yeah.
All right, so Mistral, you rolled a nat 20, which became a 26, which, as we all know, is the holy number of this campaign. What do you do to intimidate this guy?
And how do you do it?
And how do you do it? You know what? Nope, we have to do it right. Mistral, how do you want to do this?
You won D&D.
I won the game, guys.
Yay!
So how do you intimidate this guy? It is a dark, unlit hallway. He is pinned to the wall by a javelin in his shoulder. He seems to. Are you Fortnite dancing to him to intimidate him? What are you doing?
Awesome. No, T-pose.
You T-pose at him.
T-pose. You're so dominant.
Everyone put T in the chat.
God damn it. God damn it. And of course, this is the one that I tell my kids to watch.
Wait, can we just get a shot of this? I just want everyone to start T-posing, just right here.
This is the
Is he
thumbnail.
screenshot this and make this the...
Yep, T-pose with us.
Yep, Birdman.
T-pose.
Everyone take your screenshots. All right, that's enough.
Clip that.
I don't know how.
God damn it.
I was talking more so to the audience with that one.
Hang on, I think I got
okay.
it. I think I actually got it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Okay, great.
All we need now. All we
looked
need
at
now
the
is
screen.
all. Beaker Hyde goes, "You caused this, Mom," and Pelagius goes,
I
"Poor
did."
mother." All we need now is All Star playing.
Oh god, shut up, no, ban.
do it?
Okay.
All right,
Ban
so
my children.
back to the story. Mistral,
Yes,
how do you?
I did it. Right, I actually managed to screenshot it.
Oh my god!
Send it to the chat.
Send it
Again,
to
it's
the
in
chat,
general.
please.
Okay, great,
Mistral,
great,
how do you want to do this?
Okay, so I am going to. So this is how I'm going to intimidate him. I'm going
Uh-huh.
to be so bougie and unnecessary that this is her personality.
Bougie
So, so I am able to cast dancing lights, which I make 4 of them to surround and I pull him in close so we're like this.
Okay.
And I cast the torches around us so that he's just surrounded by flames as I ask him questions.
Can I pause for 1 minute?
No, Carly, turn that off. Turn that off. We don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
10 seconds is like the max.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay, so Mistral,
wait.
continue what you're saying.
And then as I do that, I hold one of my bows. I pull out one of my bows from behind and hold it up to his neck. Because I'm so extra.
So you have lights swirling around you. You're super close to his face, and you're essentially like very softly garrote wiring his neck with your bowstring. If anything, just to kind of set the mood.
Just to like really put him in his place before we start the investigating of him.
Oh, F in the chat. We lost Carly. And Fawnberry, actually. All right. So, it definitely does work. You can see in his eyes, and you can actually tell with the light sources now around you, this guy's a drow. And you can now get a better look at him. He's just wearing all black, like rogue gear, and he has this very long leather duster coat.
Carly, Davina's like, oh my stars.
Oh my.
Not right now. Right now.
I'm working.
I just want to see the show.
The drow looks at this tiny elf and for some reason feels a very strong, prominent chill go down his spine. So in that moment of possible self-preservation, he just kind of glances down at his hand holding his giant crossbow rifle, and he just drops it to the floor.
I've taught you well, my young Padawan.
Wait, can I just say that Mistral just says, "Good boy."
Ooh.
Oh, you're turning into Lenore from Castlevania Season 3.
There are worse things to turn into. I like how Mistral was barely in the beginning of this episode, and she saved the episode, basically. At this point.
Hey, we still got 2.5 hours. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You don't know if we're still gonna maybe get Polo snuggled?
So anyhow, yeah, this guy, you can tell by this guy's actions of dropping the crossbow rifle that he has surrendered. What do you guys all do?
Interrogate him.
I run up and I high five Mistral
like
and I
that
just
first
say,
question.
yeah!
I guess I put him in a chokehold with my arm and I say,
Kind of pointless.
Where is
Kind of pointless since he's already pinned to the wall with a spear. But okay, you do that. You got his arm right up to his neck.
Yeah, and I'm just like, where are they?
Where are they?
Guys, come on, I'm trying here.
I know.
I know. The guy just kind of looks at Polo, and he's actually kind of shaking for a moment. But then you actually get a closer look at him, and he's actually kind of smiling in the light. Because I'm willing to bet the dancing lights are still cast right now.
I didn't do dancing lights, I did light.
No, not you,
No,
Mistral.
I did dancing lights.
Oh, okay. I thought I was still doing light. That's my bad.
I
missed that.
And the guy that you have pinned to the wall just goes, I knew you'd follow me.
Shit.
God damn it. What the hell do you mean?
I'm just the diversion.
Can I kill him?
So, it doesn't matter if you're dead or not.
Can I kill him?
Not in public.
Can I just take my great axe and just... What?
Not in public.
You're not in
Can I-
public. You're underground.
Can we just cut a finger off? Can we cut
We
a
might
finger
want to
off?
make sure that he doesn't have any information that we really need before we kill him. Just saying.
Davina, do you want to
version,
chop
I
off
gotta
one
get
of
my
his
finger
fingers?
Yeah.
Just chop a finger off.
Yeah. What's your name?
Decon.
Teacup. You like your appendages?
What?
I have a better
I
appendage
say
to
as
cut
I
off.
pull one of his fingers back.
And he just goes like, ah!
And then I get real close to him,
So
and
if you tell us where he is, you'll get to keep these. But if not, see this axe right here? It's very sharp.
And he sees his
And,
reflection in
I,
it.
I have a follow-up question, Mr. Decon.
Hmm.
Do you like your genitals?
Oh, I wasn't gonna go there, but
Thank
all right.
you.
And I just gesture for Polo to come forward. Atarax, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, can I like pat him down for weapons and then take away and like hold the crossbow?
Okay.
Because like I don't want him to chiv one of the friends.
Okay, so while Davina and Polo are interrogating him, Atarax, you give him a pat down. He's hiding like a whole other quiver of long crossbow bolts in his coat. But beyond that, he doesn't really seem to have much else on him. So you relieve him of his crossbow rifle and all of his bolts. So now you have those items. So we'll just say that you're. Well, hold on. I'm not.
Does he have any money?
That's my
Can we
bad.
rob?
Yeah, you pat him down again, and you actually do find a small satchel of about like 30 gold pieces.
Cool. Let's
I'm
take him.
so proud you guys are learning so much from me.
You're my main squeeze.
And so to finally answer Polo and Davina, Decot just kind of goes, I was only... Dizzy Quinn is here! Hello! Decot just goes, I was only trying to distract you, pull you away.
Can I?
So that I'm not done yet.
He's not done talking, Davina!
Let me fucking finish!
I'm sorry.
Decot just goes, I was only supposed to pull you away so that the doctor can have his fun.
Son of a bitch. Ario just like take off the other way down the hallway.
Okay, so Arios is already now booking it.
Can I twist the javelin in his shoulder?
What do you do?
I twist. Oh, go for it, Eden.
Eden is following.
I guess I'm going with them too.
Okay,
And I look back at Davina and I scream, cut his balls off.
Oh, I will. I look at him and I just smile and I twist the javelin in his shoulder.
Yeah, he groans out in pain. But before you do have before you have a chance at that, we're gonna move the camera away from that obscenity.
you just on the side. It's like.
it's like Deadpool going like, "Oh, I know you'll talk, but first we're just gonna move the camera just off screen." Now,
wait. So does he say anything before I do that?
He pretty much said all he had to say, and now you're.
Doesn't know jack shit.
Now you're just torturing for the pure sake of torturing, because you know.
Oh, you're growing up into murder hobos. Oh god.
Kill.
Lord Explosion Murder.
Lord Explosion Murder.
Oh,
Midnight is best girl.
So then I just
Anyway.
meet back up with the group.
Okay, so Mistral kind of a little late. She has like a bloody hand that she's just like kind of wiping off quickly. Arios and Polo, because you guys got a massive head start before everyone left. Oh,
And
yes,
Eden.
Yes, Eden.
Eden.
And Eden.
No, Eden too.
Eden was with us.
Oh, Eden left? I didn't hear that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so Arios, Eden, and Polo, you guys are frickin' booking it down the hallway. You rounded the corner. You went through the door. And you can actually see from where you're standing, back on the ground level, that room that Anne-Marie is sealed in with that one crow Arakakwa with all the torture devices, and he doesn't seem to notice that you've returned just now, but you can just barely see him holding what looks like a full syringe with like a green liquid in it.
Whoa.
Polo, cast firebolt to hopefully break the glass.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, so Polo, you cast firebolt. Now Polo, here's what I want you to do, because this will actually this could possibly become awesome. Polo, I want you to roll 2 d20s, one for athletics and one for perception. Whichever number is for which skill, I will let you decide.
Okay, so I'm one for which one?
One for athletics and one for perception.
Okay.
And again, whichever number comes up for both, I will let you decide which numbers go to what skill.
Okay. Okay. I should write these down. I don't have a pen.
Here, Polo, what is it? I got you.
Okay. Well, my first roll was a 19.
Okay.
A normal 19, or is that with a modifier?
Well, I can't use a modifier if I don't know which one it's for.
Oh, okay. So the first one's a 19.
Oh, that's totally fair. Okay.
Yeah. So first one is 19. The other one is a 16.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Both those numbers succeed even without modifiers. Polo,
Cool.
in a fit of just, you are so focused, you are ready.
My waifu!
You, in a fit of absolute brilliance of movement, you do not stop your running. As you take a leg, you take a foot on the railing of the balcony, and you leap off the balcony, and you are just diving towards the window. And as you're falling forward, everything is happening in slow motion. You're slowly, like, moving your hand toward the window. The Arakakwa is like...
What the fuck?
And just before you hit the window, you cast Firebolt right at it, shattering the glass before you land. And in a moment that would make Assassin's Creed jealous, you land right on top of the Arakakwa, pinning him to the floor on his back.
I look around and I go, did everybody see that?
I'm so glad I suggested this. That was awesome.
Am I back in the group? Or
You're
am I still Jordan?
No, you're still with the guy.
You're still all the guys, but you're
running.
still like back up at the balcony. He just did this awesome like
Eden and Arios will vouch for me that looked awesome. So
yeah, because Arios and Edens were the only two so far who saw this. Everyone else is still kind of catching up.
Was that a
Yeah.
kill? BT
Mistral
dub?
had a question, by the way.
I'm sorry?
Mistral wanted to say something.
Sorry, Mistral, what was your question?
Oh, I was waving
shit.
at McLean inside.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I had a question.
Yes, Eden.
Did Polo kill him?
No. He
Okay, never mind then.
is on his back, his left hand like in surrender, and his right hand still holding that syringe.
Okay, so never mind then.
He may be pissing himself, and you might want to take the syringe away because I don't know what's in it.
All right, so I grab the syringe and I toss it.
Okay, you grab the syringe and you toss it, and it kind of lands back on the table behind you. The crow Arakakwa is like peeing his pants because he's both terrified and he's like, holy shit, that was awesome.
That was amazing. I'm not even mad.
I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
And he just kind of goes, she's right there. She's still alive.
He's done nuts. Oh God, Andy.
Yeah, Karlovsky, we've been actually back for a while. We turned off the stream and then we restarted it, so everything looks like it's working now.
You missed Polo's epic moment.
You missed Polo's epic moment. So, Polo.
That was freaking awesome.
So, Polo, you're on top of this guy. Anne-Marie, still rendered unconscious, is still attached to what looks like a dentist chair. And she's, like, strapped down to it.
I look at Eden, and I'm like, Eden, hold him down. I'm getting her out of here.
I already had plans. I was hoping you would say that. I pin him down like.
No offense, Arios,
kind of-
but this is a job for Eden.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
On his chest, like forearm on his chest, so he can't move.
Yeah.
Like, what was in the syringe?
Acid's bane. A very, very potent poison. I was ordered that if I saw you all arrive without the boss... You're wearing heels! We know it's you!
He can't tell I'm wearing
The boss
heels.
only wears heels on Friday.
We were...
Good sir, it's a Tuesday.
And do you know what happened today? They went out on a Tuesday! Anywho. So, he says, very potent drug. We were ordered that if we saw you return without the boss, we were ordered to just kill the girl.
I guess I'm just getting Anne-Marie out of here.
Okay, you easily undo the straps that are holding both her ankles and her wrists down to the chair. She just kind of groans a bit as you lift her up bridal style. She seems to... she seems to be heavily drugged at this moment. But she does look alive.
Alright.
After done
Should
it.
okay. Have an idea? Should I do the thing? That is my question.
What is the
I think you
thing?
should do the thing. I know what the thing is.
Just do it.
I was gonna lobotomize the Arakakwa.
Well, fuck.
How?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, stabbing someone in the brain just kills them. It doesn't lobotomize.
No. Oh, you.
Unless you do like the Hannibal Lecter way and you just slice off a bit.
And you feed
No,
it to
I
him.
was gonna like take one of my arrows and like poke him in the eye, like how they used to do it, but
With sticking the long
Eat it, like,
needle
that shit
into
was
your
so
eye.
Oh, you're doing the Dead Space thing. Okay.
Holy crap.
yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Okay. So you take an arrow and you just go, and you basically just go, hey, you see this? And like his eye is shish kebabbed in it. Unfortunately, you did not stab hard enough to actually puncture brain, but now he is like writhing in agony that you stabbed his eye and yanked it out, disconnecting like the eye wire from his head.
That was my good eye! Oh.
The ocular. Oh, the nerve. Oh no.
Yeah. So yeah, he is
Nasty.
he is subdued. We don't know what the deal is with Decot, but he has no more masculinity anymore.
Can we rob him? Can we steal his
I
money?
love this. I'm rubbing off on Polo.
Oh no.
We
Okay.
just turned into robbers.
Okay, so Eden, since you're the one on top, we'll just say that you give this guy a pat down.
Phrasing.
Hey, phrasing!
You give him a good pat down. You actually don't really find anything on his person, but if you look behind you, he does still have that unwrapped roll of very nice, like, silvery, like, torture tools, like scalpels, screws, nails. Oh, we lost Yep. F in the chat.
No, well, not technically, but
I am Bach.
Okay.
it's fun right now.
I thought you were a Beethoven.
And
Oh my-
again, always done.
You get disadvantage on your next roll. By the way, that reminds me, on a side note, Carly and I saw Bill and Ted Face the Music. It's amazing. It's worth it.
I've heard it's good.
I have to see it.
Keanu Reeves has lost nothing in the years between the second movie and this.
The dude that plays Bill is awesome.
He directed the Ben 10 live action movies. That is true.
Alex Winter did Ben 10?
That is absolutely true. Alex Winter directed the live action Ben 10 movie.
I did not know that.
Okay, that's something I never thought I would hear in my life. All right, so you've subdued the torture doctor, Crow Arakakwa. Who knows what happened to Decot? Polo, you got your girl in your...
I'm taking her to Old Joe's ship. Is Old Joe part of this or no?
No, he's not been with you. He's been waiting for you at the docks this entire time.
Okay, but he did bring us here, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay, well, that's where I'm taking her.
Okay, this is actually a good place for us to take our break. So after the break, we'll just say that you all, as a party, have collectively made it back to port, and you meet up with Old Joe.
On.
But for now,
Ariel wanted to go and steal some stuff.
I mean, I was gonna have Ariel just.
And I had a side note as Davina too, but I'm sorry, Eden, please continue.
actually, well, then we'll know. Then you know what? We'll touch on that when we get back from our break. But for now, everyone, have your pee breaks, get your snacks, and for everyone watching, we will come back in like 10 minutes-ish. We're just going to turn the music back on from the pre-stream, and when it's time to start playing again, we'll just switch back to the stream. So see you in a bit.
Kira, we're doing a supernatural photo shoot for Halloween
Fuck
With
yeah!
me, right?
with our Sammy. We have a Sammy now.
Oh, I know
Oh
we
my
do.
God.
I convinced her. We're like, we need
Do you want me to go sexy? Or do you want me to go accurate? Because I have both.
We'll talk about it later.
Did you say you want me to go?
Does
sexting?
Atarax like Supernatural as much as you do?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
He has the same tattoo, which is why we're dating.
All right. So we're all ready?
Yeah.
Hey.
I thought you were gonna say, "Are we all back yet?" And I was gonna make a joke saying no because I'm still stuck in California.
Yeah, but it looks lovely over there.
This-
Such a lovely place.
This is the sky. This is all I can see. All over is just this.
You poor
Such a
thing.
lovely place.
Woohoo!
Such
Sunshine.
a lovely place.
So, anywho, let's see if I can find the right music. Here we go. So, where we last left off, why isn't this working?
Did
There we
switch
go.
back over on the stream?
Yeah, we're back. We're live now. So, where we last left off, you guys have successfully subdued both Decot and the Crow Doctor under basically pain of death or torture by detesticularizing them.
Can I make a horrible joke?
I just say that Davina walks back to the group and she has like a little blood on her face and she's like wiping her hands and her axe. So, what I miss?
I was gonna make
Davina's like, this never leaves the room, but that kind of turned me on.
Arios
I
is
didn't
like,
see it.
No, I meant you cutting off his. Never.
Oh, absolutely not.
So, a couple of you said you had some last-minute things that you wanted to do. Beakerhide goes, yes, the best thing in a D&D campaign. Castration!
Of course.
Shut up, Alton. Shut up.
Here's to that. Okay,
Cheers,
so,
I'll drink to that, brah.
if I remember correctly, Eden and Arios, you had some last-minute things that you wanted to do before you went back to topside with everyone else?
yes, Arios had some raiding to do.
All right.
Can I just head ahead of the group just to get Anne-Marie out of here?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I
I don't like to break up the party, but at the same time, I think I really don't have anything to do here except get her out.
Okay, so Polo, will say that for now, temporarily, you have split from the party, carrying Anne-Marie. For you, we'll say that you were able to successfully navigate through the tunnel back to the library, back out the library because you all just left that front door open. Yeah, did you know accents have consequences? And Polo, while getting some odd stares, you do make it successfully back to port.
Okay.
Old Joe, and right now Polo is the only one here.
If I had been stopped, my line would have been, "My poor good lady wife is drunk off her ass. I'm trying to take her home."
And everyone else is like, yeah.
Halflings, am I right?
Oh yeah,
Been
definitely.
there. Fucking been there.
They're like just a step below dwarves in terms of alcohol consumption.
Yeah.
All right, so Polo, you alone with Anne-Marie make it successfully back to port. Stephen Lang just kind of goes like, "Hey, Polo."
My poor good lady wife is drunk off her ass, and I'm taking her.
You know, just to be a dick.
Am I gonna have to do a deception check?
Roll a deception check.
Well,
Oh no!
well, joke's on you, sir, because that's my best proficiency.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say,
Deceive
now have Davina run up and be like, "Oh yes, she's so drunk."
No,
Oh my
Davina,
God.
you're not
Wow.
there. You're still
And I'm
underground
by
with
myself.
everyone.
And your face is a little bloody. You might not want to do that.
Everyone else is like a mile away.
All right.
I'm
so-
sorry, I was unaware.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that works.
Thank God I have a +6 and +3 proficiency.
Yes, Davina.
Onberry has to leave.
Oh,
Just
okay.
Bye.
That's fine.
Bye.
We love having you here.
Is she actually here right now? Oh,
Sorry
yeah, I
about
get
leaving
you.
early. Bye.
Oh, it's
That's okay. Fonberry, you never have to apologize for leaving early. We all love you still.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Sleep well.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so yeah.
Finally, she's gone.
So mean.
You
Now
shut
for more
your
adult
mouth.
content.
That's
I
recorded,
will
class.
Guys, we're back to hashtag get Polo late. It's no longer get Polo cuddles.
Oh, he's gonna get them spicy cuddles.
And sometimes those are the best.
Adult fun time.
Mommy, daddy time. Anyway.
Who's your name?
Guys, you're gonna need to leave. We're gonna make animal sounds. Things are gonna get a little wild.
Oh my god, no!
I'm gonna make some weird shit. Okay, so Polo, Stephen Lang just kind of looks at you, looks down at Anne-Marie in your arms, and he just kind of goes, "All right, rooms are up there."
Oh, she's
and he
unconscious!
and he just goes back to what he was doing.
It's not happening tonight. She's been drugged.
Do you actually say that?
No, I'm saying that to you.
Oh, I know. Well, I know. So
I know, but no one else knows.
Hemington, Mom covers my ears. La 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 la. All right. For now, since Polo successfully made it.
What happened to you using the hashtag get Polo?
Yeah.
Now that it's happening, you're like, nope.
Anywho, we're gonna since Polo successfully made it back to port, we're gonna slowly shift the camera back over to the underground room where everyone else is. You got a castrated man. You got a castrated man, like up in the second floor, possibly still pinned to the wall, now humiliated. You have a.
Oh no! I threw him down the stairs.
You threw him down the stairs. So his broken, mangled body, and he's still alive.
Jackie, what happened to you? I fell down some stairs.
And he's like in that classic Family Guy pose where he's like face down, arm here, one leg is like over the other.
In classic Davina fashion.
So he's unconscious. You still got the Crow Man like on the ground, too afraid to do anything. What do you guys do here?
Ario's gonna go loot some stuff.
I'm back with the party, right? I'm not on the stairs anymore.
Oh yeah, you're all together.
like-
You're all like on the lower floors now.
I just wanted to make.
Wait, so you said this guy was alive, right?
The guy that
Oh,
Davina
bled
just
out
castrated,
by
yeah,
now.
but barely.
He would have bled out by
if
now.
if Arios starts looting him, he just goes, please no, just please.
They already
If
looted
you've
him.
ever watched Blackadder, the last episode of the first season, when Edmund gets all like messed up like that, that's what he looks like right now.
Eden's gonna take the torturing instruments to provide proof that Anne-Marie was going to be not possibly killed.
Okay.
Killed.
So Eden, you roll up the wrap of what looks like very, very edgy dentist tools.
There's a reason I hate going to the dentist.
Oh
Now,
God.
Anne-Marie, is it safe? I will give advantage to whoever knows that movie.
Well, it's not horrors.
Nope.
Oh, I have no idea then.
It is a dentist scene, but it's not that. It's much more serious. I'll give you a hint. Dustin Hoffman's in it.
Shit. It's not Tootsie.
No. Although I love that movie.
I have yet to see it. I need to.
The musical is fantastic.
Okay, another hint. Roy Scheider from Jaws is in it. He plays his brother.
Jaws.
Dustin Hoffman is in Jaws.
Or is he?
No, he's not.
He's the shark.
Does he play the shark?
He plays the
Okay,
shark, guys. Come on.
do you all give up?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a movie called Marathon Man.
Oh,
I've never seen that.
Okay.
Never heard of
That's where the famous
not
like
good.
dentist torture scene trope comes from.
Well, there's a movie called
Oh.
The Dentist. Like, it's a horror movie.
Yeah, but this is where like the theme came from. Okay, so anywho, so yeah, Eden, you partake of the torture implements, which upon closer inspection, they look like they're made of like pure silver.
We could sell these.
All right.
Not like I don't have enough money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Ripping off on everybody.
Now, Arios, since you're kind of looting the general area, I would like you to roll me an investigation check.
$15.
All right. Now, you all remember that just before you all went to the mayor's manor, to the wizard's manor, I mean, they were packing a lot of boxes in them to basically be their cover when they pose as waiters and waitresses and other like partygoers. There are still a lot of boxes left over, possibly some extras that they didn't need. Arios, you look in these boxes. A couple of them are empty. Another couple of them have some really expensive, like, top shelf wine in them. Like, this is the good kush.
Might not be
This is
selling
the
those
dollar
later. It
store.
might
How
be
good
a
can it be?
party at Great Blade headquarters.
Use it to woo Davina.
She can't drink though, can she?
Oh, yeah, solid. I forgot.
I mean, good idea, but
I mean, he could use it to woo anyone else because he's not a one-woman or one-man person, as I'm told.
he's a flirt. That does not mean that he's a dog, okay?
Does not mean anything.
Is anyone else going to be doing their own looting?
No, not Yip. Yip is not going to be looting.
Come to the
Can I
dark
clean
side,
the
yep.
blood off of my face so people don't give me strange looks in town?
Okay, you wipe off the blood off your face, and remember, well, you get the blood off your face. Your cocktail dress, however, has blood all over it.
Where did your old clothes go?
Where did my old clothes go, Evan?
Are they in the bag of holding?
For the sake of plot, we'll say they're in the bag of holding.
Well, I'll put on my other clothes too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Davina, you wanna get dressed?
Okay, so Davina goes around some
Wow.
boxes to get dressed so she can have some modesty. What about Arios, roll me a stealth check. If you're gonna be peeping on her.
Don't be a peeping Tom. Yes.
And that would be a 17.
Can I see if I see this?
Davina, roll me a perception check to see if you can sense him. And if anyone else wants to roll, like, insight checks to stop him or something, you're welcome to.
Insight?
I got a 6.
Davina.
I got a 6.
Okay, Davina, you have, like, your back turned to Arios, who's just, like, peeking around the corner, like...
I rolled 12 on insight.
I got an 18.
Yeah.
on
Okay,
insight.
so Eden and Yip, by the way, Mistral, Atarax, are you guys doing anything with this, or are you just letting them have the fun here?
I was gonna get dressed.
Okay, so you go around the corner with Davina, and you're both getting dressed. Because, you know, when girls have to go to the changing room or the bathroom, they all go as a party. because apparently that's a thing.
It has to be.
Yes, it is.
You know why?
Yep.
We'll get attacked
Can
by
I
the
wrap my chain around Arios and pull him away? Like, no.
Okay, Yip, you... Okay, you know what? Yip, Arios, roll me strength checks. Hey, Alton Schlemmer, thanks for subscribing, dude. You're awesome.
Just straight strength or athletics.
Just a strength chank. You're basically you and Arios are playing tug of war. And Yip,
Got
if
it.
you win, you successfully pull Arios away from the peeping spot. Arios, if you win, you stay put and you enjoy the show.
All right.
Well, if you got under 12.
21.
Okay.
Arios, what did you roll?
12.
Yep, you successfully, like, lasso Arios with your chain, and you just pull him back.
Eden's gonna stand guard and watch Arios now. Like, nah.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch locations. Don't mind me turning my camera off.
Fine.
No F in the chat, people.
All right.
Have not left the building.
So, couple minutes pass. Mistral and Davina, you successfully get your normal battle uniforms back on. Arios, how do you react that you missed the peep show of a lifetime?
Just sitting there in the chair, like,
Arios, are you okay?
No, as you see, like, my chains just tied him to the chair. No.
Do I want to know what happened?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
and Arios is still in his bloomers.
Everyone's hit points at.
Does Ario still look like
great.
No, at this point.
Not at this point. The spell has long dispelled. Atarax, what did you roll? Or what did you say?
I was gonna ask how everyone's hit points. I was gonna ask how everyone's hit points are.
Well,
I'm at max.
they're unchanged because last session you cast like mass healing on everyone after the fight against Green Eye. So everyone's like relatively fine right now.
That's cool. Beyond that, if I don't have my plate armor on already, I will spend the time armoring up. Don't already have it.
No, you still have your tuxedo, your waiter uniform on, but you do have your sword and shield. So if you like, you can take the time to get changed as well.
Yeah, I'll plate up.
Are you
weapons.
going behind boxes?
Bird up.
All right, so Atarax, you now go behind the boxes. And if anyone wants...
Hi, people, Atarax.
All right, Davina, you roll me a stealth check, and Atarax, you roll...
Atarax he's oblivious. He trusts his friends.
All right, so Davina, because Atarax is way oblivious, you just automatically win the roll, and you see this...
Well, I got a 19, so I think it would have been good either way.
Yeah.
It would have been a 1 and you would have won. So Davina, you see stripping before you this absolutely swole, this absolutely swole white dragonborn.
Scales are glistening.
The scales are
Super shiny.
glistening in like non-existent sweat. Lizards don't even have sweat glands. How is this possible?
Magic.
Shiny.
Magic.
Shiny.
Is anyone gonna do anything?
No, I was gonna
We're
be like,
focused on keeping Arios in place.
Hey.
Wow, what a double standard.
Hey,
You stop
listen.
Arios, but you let Davina do this.
oh no, Eden was gonna join in too.
Okay, wow, Eden, okay.
He's bi. What do you want from him?
Atarax trusts his friends.
five.
He's like, they would never peek on me. I don't have anything. Blah, blah. And they're just, I'm getting eyeballed from behind. I don't even know it.
Okay, so Atarax, you changed just very casually, like you're not making a show out of it, but they do get a very good show.
Shit. I just realized Eden also needs to change too.
How is he doing that?
Yip doesn't, because he's a monk, and he looks sexy in this. So it's like, hey, I don't have any AC problems. Why bother?
Yeah, Yip is already kind of formally dressed.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Yeah.
already hot.
When Atarax is done, Eden's gonna change back into his stuff too.
All
Can
right.
Arios look back at Yip and just be like,
Carly,
hey,
are you looking for a
how you
dilf
doing?
in Yep?
No, because he was
'Cause
already
he is,
married,
like-
and I feel like that would be, and I feel like that would
Yeah.
be like that would be disrespectful to your wife's memory.
Solid.
Oh.
I will.
Arios is still definitely looking at him and going, hey, how you doing?
Lyle chained up to this chair.
Yeah, why not?
Joke's on you, bird boy. I'm into that shit.
You know.
Not surprised in the slightest.
Meanwhile, old Joe at the ship is like, I wonder what the rest of the team is up to right now.
You know what? You know, for the sake of plot, we'll just say that everyone changes back into their normal uniforms. Oh, F in the chat.
While constantly getting peeped on by
each other.
By each other. Except for Yip, because Yip is the only one with kindness.
All right, so for the sake of pacing, we'll say that you all successfully got dressed. You have looted. Atarax will say that you looted Decot's crossbow rifle and all his bolts. I'll get the stats for you at a later time. But for now, it's in your inventory. But it's officially in your inventory. But for the sake of plot, we'll say that it's actually in the bag of holding. Eden, you have successfully pilfered the good doctor's torturing tools, which upon inspection, like I said, are pure silver, so you could probably fetch a good price for those, or you can use them yourself. It's totally up to you. Arios, before you got all chained up, you pilfered the most high-class expensive wine you have ever seen in your life. And Davina, you pilfered some good shows. So,
You got your brother.
Meanwhile, Yip and Atarax are like the only true pure boys in this entire party.
Yeah, can I just say that me and Eden had some good quality sibling bonding time.
What are you doing in here, step bro?
No.
Ask him. Oh my god. Okay. We're good now.
Jeez.
Hey man.
Okay.
Garrett, you said it first. You were like with her brother, and I'm like, yeah, it's a bonding experience for the both.
You better not have peeked on your brother.
Oh, absolutely not.
That's what I said.
Karlovsky goes, no.
Yep.
Of course, the first thing Beakerhide goes, of course, the first thing I hear when I come back is, what are you doing, step bro?
Oh, not stepbrother. We don't know. We don't know if it's stepbrother or not.
I know, but it's a meme.
Okay, this is getting way too raunchy. So you know, for the sake of plot, we're gonna cut ahead. You're all ready. You all looted. You all make your way back to the port. You all make your way back to Old Joe's ship, where Old Joe and Polo are having a very nice talk, and Anne-Marie is nestled on top of a bunch of cloths because she's still like out like a light right now. The drugs are still in her system. So she's been made comfortable. Old Joe just kind of looks at you and goes like, "Ah, there you guys are. What took you so long?"
Oh, so many things.
So much
Oh
fun.
god, I don't even know.
I do a medicine check on Anne Marie.
Oh, you're good.
Yes, you can definitely do that. Roll me a medicine check.
+7 modifier.
Damn.
23.
Okay. Hold on.
Ross, you're good.
Okay. So, with a couple assortment of herbs that you just kind of generally have on your person. A medicine check is not just examining; you're actually actively trying to heal the person. With a couple few herbs that you have in your pack, you are able to craft a small little remedy, and you gently pour it into her mouth. She does seem to stir a little bit, but she is not waking up. However, you're pretty confident that at this point now, she's no longer in a drugged-induced sleep. She's now just normally asleep.
She's just freaking tired.
Yeah, now she's just asleep because she's just tired.
I suppose that Polo's right next to her.
Yeah, Polo, what are you doing?
We're back at the ship.
Yeah, you're all on the ship now.
I guess I'm just sitting next to Anne Marie waiting for her to wake up.
Okay, so yeah, you're sitting next to her like the good boy you are. Everyone else gets on board. Old Joe just goes like, "Is that everyone? Okay, raise your hand if you're not on the ship."
Yep, put your hand down.
Cheeky bastard. He pulls the lever, and the ship slowly lifts up, and you make your way back towards Acheron. And I just noticed that we've been above ground this whole time, and I'm still playing the cave music. There we go. Now we're on the airship. So.
Oh my god.
So. You're all on the airship. You're making your way back towards Acheron. Give me just a moment here. Okay, so that was a 2. So Anne Marie is still like fast asleep. If I rolled higher, she had a chance of waking up.
She is breathing, right?
She is breathing. Her pulse is normal. Everything is fine. She's just fast asleep right now.
All right.
But yeah, thanks to Atarax's medicine check, any drugs that are in her system have been like counteracted from the remedy he made. So now she's got like nothing in her system, but now she just has to like sleep it off.
Okay.
A Hemington just wrote drip torture.
Yeah.
What?
That's a thing.
No, I know what it is. What does it have to do with the scene?
No, that's what they
I
did
think
to
that was like to wake her
Like
up.
to wake her up, just like dripping water.
Oh.
That's just the sound.
It's just
Pull a vanilla ice and just drop some, just melt some ice above her.
I hate that.
Okay, so who's dripping water?
Not me. That's just
Nope.
me.
Wait, we're not doing this. No.
Oh, you're not actually
No.
doing it. Okay, I thought
No.
you were.
I just thought it was funny. I'm like,
We're
that's
just
just
explaining on
If she's
what
fine,
the
we'll let her sleep.
example
She's
was.
been through a lot.
Okay, so you let her sleep. When it comes to Anne Marie, I'm letting Polo have executive decision here.
That's so fair.
Now that being said, though, do you guys have any interactions you would like to do before you make your way back to Acheron? Remember, ever since Old Joe made some upgrades to the ship, the travel time is shorter between Lunas and Acheron right now.
How
Short
much?
rest.
Can I go to Arios?
Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, you're in control here. This is just an interaction scene, so whatever you
Yeah.
want to do, go do
It
it.
takes a short nap.
How much did you collect of the place when you robbed it?
I mean, I got some really nice wine. I mean, if you want.
No, I'm wondering if anybody got any documents.
No one got any documents. None were found.
Damn. Well, I was kind of hoping maybe we could have figured out what Green Eye was doing in the first place. If somebody had taken some things. Is there anything significant that was taken, like, by anyone?
All I got was torture instruments. That's about it.
Well,
Oh.
maybe we can talk to the boss and ask him if the name Deacon,
Decot.
Decot, sorry, Decot, means anything to him. I mean, granted, the mission is over. It doesn't really matter in the long run, but I'd like to know if anyone else is going to try to pull what Green Eye did. Anyway,
How about them bears?
Tim,
Who's gonna
How about the
uncork
tigers?
one of the
Bears, they're
bottles?
terrifying.
Day by day.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna pull out the orb and I want to start teaching it a little bit more infernal.
All right.
Yeah, can I also sit next to them and just kind of listen?
All right, so Eden, you pull out the orb, and Axel hops out of the pack with the orb and just kind of like wraps itself around the orb like the Firefox logo.
So cute.
Davina, you're sitting next to them. Okay. Eden, roll me a basic intelligence check. Not any certain skill, just intelligence with modifier.
Just intelligence?
Yes.
With mod. Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. You are able to teach it a couple more words, and it does seem to comprehend them very well, but considering that you used to teach it Celestial and now you've switched over to Infernal, progress is a bit slow on this one, because now it has to like switch its mindset. But you can kind of tell through your interaction with the orb that it does seem to comprehend you just a little bit better than it used to. Basically, when you first met the orb, it was like a newborn infant. Now, it seems to have the mentality more like a 2-year-old.
Okay, so it's not mimicking words to mimic. It's actually trying to process what we're saying.
Yeah, now it is. It's not making a lot of progress, but the fact that it's now having a slightly higher mindset is definitely a sign that something has changed.
Okay.
Can I try to teach it a little bit too, to see what it does?
What are you teaching it?
Try to teach it a little bit Celestial and try to teach Eden a little bit because we kind of fell off that.
Oh yeah, you did. All right, Davino, you roll me an intelligence check.
Yeah, like that was supposed to be a whole thing, and it just kind of disappeared. Give me 1 second.
No, you're fine.
We had a lot of fighting.
There it is.
Day by day.
Oh shit, I got an 18, y'all.
All right. You are actually able to teach. Mostly the results in this are coming from Eden, not the orb. The orb is just now back to just mimicking noises. However, Eden, you now are able to form at your best right now in terms of Celestial, you can try and form like 3-word sentences. Like that's how much you understand Celestial now. Just very simple basic sentences.
Better than before.
You did it.
I did it.
Good job.
Oh, all right. Are there going to be any other interactions from anyone? Yes, Mistral.
Can I ask Arios if they're gonna share that bottle of wine they opened?
Heck yeah! Drink up!
Great. Thanks!
All right.
Arios is just sitting there singing and drinking.
Okay, Arios, roll me a Constitution check.
Sitting and drinking.
15.
All right, Arios, the alcohol hits you pretty hard. You're still kind of aware of your surroundings, but you just feel so loose. Like you're not loose, you're loose.
Wow.
So you're like fun drunk right now.
My God.
You're like the drunk that you should be.
Wait, Arios, I start playing music for you off of my drum, and I just like.
Y'all ready for this?
Actually, you know what I really start to think about is the first Mortal Kombat live movie that they did.
Okay, so Mistral.
$500 sunglasses, asshole.
Okay, so Mistral, you just start banging your drum rapid speed to like the main theme of Mortal Kombat. And
Wait,
like,
what did you like wake up Anne Marie?
Well,
No.
good if it does.
no, she's still out like a light. Like she is in a deep sleep. Yeah,
She's more of a killer instinct girl.
Yeah, she's more of a killer instinct girl. And Arios, you are just like juking it to like the drums right now. Are there gonna be any other little interactions? Or are you just friendship?
You want to be friends? with
Vernon,
him? What?
What did you want to do? You're still muted.
Yeah, Atarax, are you gonna do anything?
I was just shrugging. I mean, I probably would have left Polo and Anne-Marie alone. Then I'll whisper over and be like, she's gonna be really thirsty when she wakes up, so have water.
Okay.
That's what
All
you
right.
meant. That's what you meant.
Atarax is completely confused by this and just walks away.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
See, this is why you were the most pure best boy.
All right. All right. So you walk by, whisper that to Polo, and then you're just kind of vibing at doing your own thing. As you guys are finally starting to come off of all of the stress of this mission, you can see, because it's like nighttime right now. It's like midnight, because it's still the same night of that party. You guys can now make out the lights of Acheron coming into view. You land at the port, and you are now safely back home. Now, you do have a bit of a choice here. You can decide to do, like, some last-minute things, or you can all just beeline it straight back to headquarters, and you can sleep for the rest of the night. And considering how late it is, I will still allow it to be a long rest, so you get everything back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for a long rest. Mistral is tired from all that alcohol she just drank with Arios and banging on that drum. So
Yeah, you and Arios are sloshed right now.
Is Arios going to try to shoot a shot
Pick up
again?
Oreos.
Bard versus Bard.
Who can
Can I
out-flirt
pick up
the other?
Oreos? Can I
Atarax,
pick up?
do I see both of them just absolutely shitty?
Yes. Oh, everyone sees
Arios
them
is there,
absolutely
like,
shit-faced.
dancing.
Cast Lesser Restoration on them both and walk off the boat. I say, good night, Emma.
I
Oh.
asked who.
Wait, hold on. Atarax casts Lesser Restoration on both of them. Arios and Mistral, you both are now completely 100% sober.
Oh, come on.
I
grab another bottle and uncork it again.
I go, Arios, let's go chill in the courtyard. Let's go.
Just start skipping towards the courtyard.
Okay, you both lock arm in arm, and you start skipping in rhythm. We're off to see the wizard style to the courtyard of the headquarters. So you two have split off from the party, and you basically skip off ahead.
Jordan just ruined my plan. No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
Just best boy.
Does anyone else have any last minute things they want to do before they turn in for the night?
Well, I want to talk to the. I
Oh.
want to talk to the current receptionist working and ask them where Anne Marie's room is, or wherever she lives.
All right. So yeah, catching up to Arios and Mistral, who are still skipping around, and you see a couple other Greyblade hunters. They're like, "What the fuck are they on?"
Don't mind us.
You're on life.
We're high on life. We
And-
don't need drugs. We're high on life.
And Polo, you do see that one blue-furred tabaxi who always seems to take over. Oh no, we lost Leah. Oh no, she's back. Never mind. That is not an F, because they never fully disconnected. So yeah, Polo, you see that one blue tabaxi who's working the register. However, at this time, as you approach the desk, literally everyone working the desk, as well as some of the other hunters, they all crowd around you because they all remember Anne-Marie and the whole situation when she got first kidnapped. That whole, like, debacle when they discovered her disappearance.
Social distance.
And they're all, like, basically asking you, like, what happened? Where did you find her? Is she all right? Like, Anne-Marie is very well loved in the organization.
She was kidnapped by a tiger man and drugged. We found her at the bottom of the library. What was the last question?
Is she okay?
Press release.
She's
She's
fine.
sleeping.
She's just unconscious.
He's just.
In pieces!
That man is dead.
He's so sleepy. That is the closest thing we are ever going to get to a live-action Fortnite movie.
We're never gonna
Carly,
get
you
that
sounded
fucking garbage. And Eden has something he wanted to say.
I know, I was getting to that. Eden, what is it?
Can I go find? Oh shit, what is his name? Volthric, and like show him what I found. Or what
Volthric. Okay, so upon asking around, you learn that Volthric is back in his office in the top floor. So, and this is a completely, like, sanctuary area, so you guys can afford to, like, split off and such. So, Eden, you split off from the group now to go up to Volthric's office. Arios and Mistral have long skipped off to the courtyard to just be flower children with each other. So, Eden, you make it to Volthric's office. And the giant doors open the moment you approach them, and Volthric is sitting at his desk looking at some papers, kind of looks over to you, puts the papers down, and he goes, "You're back. What's the report?"
Well, unfortunately we had to kill Green Eye, but we got Anne-Marie back. She's very tired right now, I believe. One of Green Eye's men was a crow Arakakwa, and he had these instruments to torture and kill Anne-Marie. And I grabbed the bundle of instruments and lay them out in front of him.
Okay,
I don't know. Go ahead.
Okay, Volthric kind of leans over his desk, looks at the tools one by one, and you can kind of see him grimace a bit looking at them, because these are like... That's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand thing to put dice between your fingers like that. It's called Dungeon Dice Monsters. So it's just like Duel Monsters.
Yeah.
Sun guest
Fun
appearance.
fact, I actually have Dungeon Dice Monsters dice.
So did I!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract. I didn't know it was gonna
This episode is brought to you by Duke Devlin.
I was just so confused. I was like, "What's in her hands?" And then I looked like, "Oh, they're."
Oh,
dying."
it's Decot's testicles.
Yeah, right. Yep.
In tiny balls.
I'm gonna make them into earrings.
Oh, God.
That is disgusting.
Oh, Josh the Human is here.
Josh DeHuman. Oh, Josh, you missed a lot.
I
Been
know.
quite an episode.
I'm so sorry.
That's Davina's thing. She kills men and uses their testicles as jewelry.
Oh, poor Arya.
What the
Poor Arios.
What did we just stumble upon?
Okay, so Volthric looks all of like the dentist tools on steroids, and then he just
Oh my God.
kind of flips over the wrap, and he just kind of shudders a bit while sitting back at his desk, and he just goes, "And you're sure that Green Eye is dead?"
I saw him get impaled by Polaris's sword.
Sure.
And what about this crow Arakakwa?
I don't know if he's dead or not, but I took the guy out.
He went out like a bitch.
He gave up the information that he was supposed to kill Marie if Green Eye didn't come back with us.
A crow Arakakwa. I'm familiar with this figure. Stilbin is his name. He was Stilbin. He used to be a very famed medical doctor for the Greyblades themselves, actually. However, he didn't seem satisfied with the service and pay that we offer, so he went with someone who offered more. But I did not think it took him down this path. Still, I would say, though, that for all of your efforts making sure that Green Eye was dead, you probably should have made sure that Stilbin was dead as well. He too can be very dangerous. That being said, though, the mission was only for Green Eye, so I will not fault you for that. Unknown elements can happen with any kind of mission. And Anne-Marie is safe?
Yes, Polaris has her.
And he just kind of lets out a sigh, and he just kind of reclines in his desk for a moment. And Eden,
Yes.
roll me a perception check.
Okay.
He's over there.
He's sitting
11.
right in front of you.
11. Okay, you don't notice anything.
Great.
I don't like that. I don't like that, Evan.
Volthric just kind of lets out a sigh, and he just kind of warmly smiles to you, and he just goes, "Very, very good work." Anne-Marie is the unofficial face of the Greyblades, so it may not feel like it, but it does a miracle for morale whenever she's on shift.
I can tell.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Very, very good work. We'll make sure that your quest is properly processed and the rewards are properly distributed between you and the rest of your party.
Thank you, sir.
That being said, though, and he just kind of like twists his hands for a moment, and the giant doors leading into his office shut.
No!
And then he just kind of leans in, and he
Pasty
just
couch.
and a black couch appears behind him. No, trust me, no one could take Volthric.
What are you doing in here, stuff, bro? Anyway.
And
You
then
don't know
some jazz starts playing.
And he just kind of leans in, and he looks concerned once again, and he just goes, "And how is our little green friend doing?"
Okay, out of character, Evan, I was actually going to just talk about that, so you read my mind.
Beakerhide goes Big D energy confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, duh, this is Group D. You need Big D energy to deal with us.
Big energy.
Anyway, it seems that after we had a fight. Did we tell him about the fight with the god or no?
With
no,
who?
you only talked about Stefan or whatever his name was.
Who are you
Well-
even talking about?
Oh, Cameron
Yeah, I don't remember his
and
name.
Cots?
what was his name?
Navarre.
Correct. Or
Oh.
Tor-
About Mara's fight. With the
Yeah.
Paparazzi.
Oh
that
yeah,
is-
your elven
I don't
family.
think we had time. I don't
Yeah.
think we had time.
No, you didn't.
To tell them about that.
Okay. Well, that was a good time. It's Torask, right? Or is it?
Torath, that's it.
Torah.
Okay.
Torah.
I want to make
Yeah.
sure I'm saying names correctly.
Yeah, Toras.
Well, we had to fight the Barmareses.
Yeah, Volthric just kind of chuckles and goes like, that name just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does so much. After we defeated both father and son, Torask somehow manifest.
He suddenly like raises a hand for you to like shut the fuck up, and he just goes, "What did you just say?"
Oh.
I feel like I'm in trouble. People do that. Torask manifested.
No, Toras, not Tarask. That is something else entirely. I am never putting those in the campaign.
Dead. Everyone's dead.
They are the living embodiment of Rock's Fall.
Oh, okay, now I know what it is. I was about to ask what it was.
Okay, time out right here. A Tarask is a giant primordial elemental reptile-like monster that's basically known as like the god's garbage disposal. And it is by far
Yeah.
the most fearsome monster in all of Dungeons and Dragons. If your DM puts a Tarask in the campaign, it's a pretty surefire way to tell that he hates you.
It's either he puts it in the can, like set up something else big, or he puts it in a way to just be like, yeah, go and die.
Yeah, you do. If a Tarask is ever in the party, run, or in the campaign, run. So yeah, Volthric tells you like, say that again. Taurus?
Torask.
He actually manifested himself.
In a manner, yeah.
What do you mean?
Beat the shit out of him.
He technically was not there. He was not corporeal until our little friend got, I think, he tried to defend us, and we were able to beat back the god of commoners.
No, commerce.
Commerce. Words, Evan!
Hey, you made the choice to play my campaign. You knew that you were getting into what you were getting into.
Meh!
Volthric now looks visibly, like, not shocked, but definitely, like, taken aback by everything you've explained to him. And he's just kind of mulling it over. So they're finally starting to actually become a bit more active. And tell me again, was this the first time you ever encountered one of the Pantheon?
By fighting, yes. However, Nord tried to attack us the first time we went.
And he visibly kind of stiffens at the name of Nord for a moment, and he just goes... Things are going to be a lot more dangerous now. It seems like the Pantheon itself is going to try and take a more active role in making sure that our little friend dies. It is going to be up to you and everyone else to make sure that it is kept safe. At the same time, though, if you come across any clues that there might be other activity of the other gods somewhere in this continent, I expect you to come to me personally with this information, and I will do the same for you as well. We're not going to make this news public to the rest of the Greyblades, because unfortunately they all don't have the orb. That being said, though, this is a conversation for another time. He waves his hand again and the doors open automatically behind you. Still, you have made me very proud. And he, like, extends out his massive hand.
His massive daughter.
Poor Eden, he's gonna get a broken hand. He'll extend
he kind of looks at his hand, looks at yours. And he, like, this is what he does. He, like, takes his hand.
like a child.
Yeah, you're... Okay, let me put it to you this way. If you were to stand... And this is the only way I can describe this, and I know this is going to get joked about. But, Eden, if you were to stand right up next to Volthrit, you are perfectly dick height to him.
Group D!
Yeah. And that's why we're called Group D.
Yeah, that's how Volthric labels the groups. He just sees where the height is and like where they kind of roughly all hit on his body, and goes, this is the letter of your group.
Okay, so the group leader of this barely reaches my knees, so you're Group K.
The leader of this group just reaches my dick, so you are Group D, my favorite group.
So far, yeah. Anyway, this is getting horrible.
It was horrible before.
Worse today.
There's
worse tonight.
If it's
That's
possible,
debatable.
this could get worse.
It could get worse.
Ugh.
He'll wrap his hand around his finger and
At
in a shape.
at the moment that you wrap his hand around his giant index finger, you realize that his he's still wearing like his full like silvery plate armor with like golden trim and designs on it. You realize that as you put your hand on like his giant finger, this armor is freezing. Like it is ice cold.
All right.
And at the moment you touch him, you start to hear echoing in your head, doon 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 dooch, doon 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 dooch, doon 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 dooch.
Under pressure.
Ice, ice, baby.
No.
No, in your mind, you just start watching the Vanilla Ice movie.
His name is Vanilla Ice. I am not kidding. So yeah, you notice that his armor is like ice cold.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I don't like that.
You gotta remember, I'm a being from hell. Have hellish blood in me, so
Yeah,
cold.
he takes his finger away and then he sits back down at his desk and he returns to his papers and he just goes, "That will be all. You are dismissed. You should probably get some sleep."
Turn around and walk away to my room and contemplate.
And you're just like,
And contemplate my life choices.
Now my life choice is just what.
I'm gonna go home.
I knew you were gonna say that! I knew you were gonna say that!
You don't want to sell me Duff Sticks.
Okay, so this will be the last scene that we do before we have our long rest and return for next day. So, Eden, you just beeline it straight to your room because you're busy trying to process this entire interaction that happened between you and Volthric, both vocally and all of the non-vocal things that happened.
No one will ever know.
You're not gonna tell your team? It was important information.
Mistral and Arios, you both are just like your arms around each other as you sit on a bench as you're singing Piano Man, just kind of swaying back and forth. And both of you, I would like you to I would like both of you to roll me performance checks.
You mean my specialty?
What'd you get?
All I have to say is that I have a plus 11 on performance, and I only got an 18.
Oh, honey.
And Arios, what did you roll?
Plus 6, and I got a 21.
God damn!
You both, what turned into, like, very nice singing, turned into you just absolutely belting Piano Man, or at least the Song of the Wild's equivalent of it. And a bunch of other Greyblade hunters, you've actually kind of amassed a very small crowd that's just watching you, and they're all singing with you, and they're just swaying.
Can I watch from my window? Because I'm assuming that our windows are like, you can see the courtyard and we can hear what's going on.
We are the children.
Can you hear the people sing?
Did you hear what I said, Evan?
I did. I was gonna get to you.
Okay.
Davina, yeah, you don't need to roll a perception check to hear the singing. You hear it, so you open up the windows. And you just see this small, like, flash mob that's just belting the Song of the Wild's version of Piano Man. As both Arios and Mistral both have a completely empty bottle of wine each.
They're having fun.
Are there going to be any other little... Oh, actually, if I may interject one scene... Polo. You are on mute. Oh, there you go. So, Polo, while everyone else is kind of doing their own thing, that blue tabaxi receptionist actually guides you down the other side of the headquarters. So it's like one side is where all the hunters have their dorms, and the other side is just where like the administrative workers have their dorms. And he actually guides you to Anne-Marie's room. He gently opens it. Looks like they left it unlocked because they were kind of looking around the room for any clues as to what might have happened. And oh man, I just noticed I still have Volthric's office music on play here. I'm sorry, I get so into it, I forget the music. So Arios, you are now seeing Anne-Marie's room for the very first time, and you actually.
You mean Polo, or is Arios actually?
Polo.
I meant Polo. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone is Polo, and Polo is Arios.
You both did disguise self while I wasn't looking.
Yeah.
All right, so Polo, you are now seeing Anne-Marie's room for the very first time, and it actually shows some like gray blade paraphernalia, like some old broken blades in here. Looks like there's some old gear that seems to be like a size too big for someone her size. And there goes my dice onto the floor.
Oh no! Which dice?
My D12.
No, but like which set?
Oh, my golden iron one. I'm not using the silver dice you gave me until like big momentous moments.
Got
I
it.
got those for you. The other ones that you just said you spilled on the floor.
Yes, you got me the bronze ones. No, brass ones. Okay, so yeah. Polo, I would like you to give me a perception check.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
I guess that's a 12. Alright, with modifiers. That's a 14.
All right, awesome. You look around this room, and it actually does seem like this room was made for two. There's the bed on the side is a bunk bed. However, the top bunk has shown like no signs that it's been used at least for a long time. Like there's no sheets, no pillow. As you look around, you actually see some what looks like, because I'll go right and say it. This world has a very primitive form of photography. You actually see small framed photos of what look like a slightly younger looking Anne-Marie, and standing right next to her is another girl in actual like hunter gear who kind of looks like an older Anne-Marie.
Huh. Alright.
And also on the dresser you see a couple other photos of what looks like that same other person with like her whole party, and they're like standing on top of what looks like a manticore's head. And she just has this triumphant like roar of victory as she has a spear embedded in its head.
Do I go?
Right now, this is just what you see as you are still carrying Anne-Marie. The blue tabaxi then just goes like, "Come, put her in here," and he like pulls back the covers. What do you do?
All right. Well, I guess I asked the tabaxi, like, did she have a sister?
The tabaxi just kind of hears that for a moment, and then his eyes just kind of go down for him, and he just simply says, "She did."
What happened?
Unfortunately, bit off a little bit more than she could chew one time. They were able to find her body so she could have a proper send-off, but she and her team tried to go up against an entire nest of fire drakes. And while they were able to take...
That's on there.
And while they were able to take out the nest before they could try to expand and take out a village, they were slightly overwhelmed. They were able to take out all the denizens of the nest, but not before all of them were killed in the process as well. She, with her wounds, was able to somehow make it back to Acheron. But then she died right there on the steps of the entrance.
Clearly, Anne-Marie loved her very much.
She idolizes her sister. She idolizes the Greyblades, and she loves everything that they stand for to fend off the dangers. And why the fuck is this song playing now?
Dun-dun-dun!
And all of a sudden, while he's doing this, there's like some giant parrot Arakakwa with an accordion that's just doing this.
Yeah, Arios and Mistral are coming down. Oh, hey.
Oh yeah, by the way, you guys are slightly hearing the background singing because you're just on the other side of the courtyard in terms of like building structure, so you can faintly hear because the windows. Yeah, that's basically what's happening. This music came on at the wrong time. Wow.
It was gruesome. It was horrifying.
Oh man. So she idolizes the Greyblades. Okay, I gotta skip ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do this. Okay, that's a little better. It's like the general ambiance of the city. And he just goes like, she idolized her sister. She idolized everything that the Greyblade stands for. That's why she's always in constant support of all of the war efforts to fend off the forces of nature.
There's a lot more to her than I thought there was.
Yeah, you would never think that just from looking at her. She resigned herself to not being able to be a true fighter like her sister was, but she did always want to try and help out how she could. Hence why she works with us.
Glad I was able to keep her from sharing the fate of her sister.
She'll definitely be appreciative of that once she wakes up. And he helps you, like, take her and put her in the bed.
Yeah.
And as she's like settled down on the mattress, she just like by pure instinct just kind of like nuzzles into the blanket and the pillow. And the tabaxi just like tucks her in and such, all fatherly.
Yeah. I kiss her forehead.
She smiles a bit in her sleep.
Yeah.
You hear a window shatter like far off.
A banshee!
Suddenly Volthric charges down. We have a new mission. Find the banshee in the base.
Find the banshee. My God!
All right, so that will be it for that. Does anyone have anything they would like to do before you all turn in for the night? All right.
Yip is very tired at this
point.
point.
Yip is very tired.
He's an old man. He's his rest.
All right.
He's
so,
an old man.
All right. So, with that being said, Atarax, was there anything you wanted to do?
Jordan. Yes. Jordan. Is he frozen?
You turn in for the night, you say?
Sure.
Okay. So Atarax, you now... Well, actually, everyone. You all finally retreat to your rooms, all except Arios and Mistral. You both pass the fuck out in each other's arms on the ground.
Like we should.
Yeah, Mistral is on top of Arios, by the way.
Fantastic.
It is now.
Arios is in heaven.
Arios doesn't even know.
Arios is like finally a chick my size.
Hold you.
Davina, I'm coming for your
Davina's
man.
pissed.
All right. Oh yeah, Davina, you see this.
Mistral, also known as Miss Steal Your Man.
Okay, so with that being said, you all finally get some relatively good rest, so we'll allow this to be a long rest. You get all your health back, all your spell slots back.
No bad dreams?
Actually, surprisingly, no bad dreams this time.
Thank God.
Eden,
Alright.
you kind of feel a sense of peace because as you're sleeping, you are instinctively holding on to the orb, and Axel is like nuzzled up, like using his own tail as a pillow, like how fox do. It's the most adorable way of sleeping.
Weak and adorable.
So cute.
All of you wake up. All of you are very well rested, and it is a heavy thunderstorm outside. You can pretty much tell just by the time that it is morning. It just looks a little darker. We'll say it's like 7:30 a.m. right now.
So Arios and Mistral getting rained on right now?
Yes, Arios and Mistral have gotten rained on this entire time. In fact, it's the rain that wakes you guys up. And you
Son of a-
I'm like, oh,
now
she's
I would like you both to roll another Constitution check, both of you.
I got 15.
Mistral, you're fine. You're somewhat well rested. Arios, you have the most painful hangover.
Poor baby.
So Mistral, you somehow walk back inside of the building, and you're just like, and Arios is just like, beyond that, all of you wake
While
up
we're also soaking wet.
You're all you are completely drenched. Meanwhile, everyone else, you all wake up. You all have a very nice sleep. No real nightmares this time. What do you all do?
Food.
I guess I'll go to the dining hall and have some breakfast.
All right.
Same,
Oh.
and I'm gonna wait until everyone is at the table to explain what Lothric told me.
All right. So, everyone slowly, one by one, starts to make your way over to the table. Carly, is everything Carly, is everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
So you all slowly make it to your typical table, one by one. Some people look a little more well-rested than others. And then in walks Mistral and Arios, and you are just, like, soaking wet.
You guys have a nice night?
Oh, yeah, had a nice early shower, you know. Very refreshing.
Arios just looks up and is like, what?
Arias is just like, am I pregnant?
And Arios is still in the dress.
Yeah, Arios is still in the Pride and Prejudice dress.
Bloomers, guys. Bloomers. He tore off the bottom part.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Still in the rip. No, wait, no, we changed. Never mind.
You changed. Arios is literally still in the Pride and Prejudice top and bloomers. Arios has not changed.
All right. Meanwhile, at this time, Gertrude, the lovely, like, large barmaid woman who runs the tavern portion of the headquarters, she brings you all over your standard breakfast that you all like, and she takes one look at Atarax. Excuse me for a moment. She walks off. Arios, I meant Arios. I'm sorry, not Atarax. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Arios, I would like you to roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Because his head's just on the table.
Ario's backstory time?
Okay, that would be a 10.
Okay, so unfortunately you don't notice as Gertrude sounds like she's dragging something rather large on the floor and stops right behind you. And then all of a sudden, you feel her giant hand grab you by the back of your dress top, lifts you up, and then dunks your head in a giant trough of ice cold water.
I got so
Okay.
scared. I was like, don't hurt him. He's soft.
Because Arios isn't already soaking wet.
I was gonna say, you're not drenched enough.
Nope.
Arios, I would like you to roll me a Constitution check.
7.
You're not sober enough. She dunks you a second time.
These are the rolls.
All right. Now you're sober. and now you're sober and you're wet and you're freezing.
Arios just looks at her
I'm
and goes,
wet
"You couldn't
and
have
I'm
just
in
brought me
pain
a
and
coffee."
I'm hysterical.
Arios just looks at her and goes, "You couldn't have just brought me a coffee."
Nope.
That'd be too
No
easy.
remedies that
Nope,
work the
a
best.
bucket of ice. These are the times. Bucket of ice.
Yeah, these are the times.
Look at Arios. Can I say, you want my cape?
Yes,
I don't
please. And Arios just like goes in and snuggles.
And I say, oh no. No, I don't think you deserve it.
Davina, why?
She asked if you wanted her cape, not that if she was actually going to give it to you.
Davina, you seem so harsh this morning. What's wrong?
Oh no, I'm fine. Never trust a woman if she says she's fine.
What did I do? How can I fix it?
Oh,
Did you have
for the
trouble
record,
sleeping?
because Evan just made a point. I'm not mad at you guys. Every once in a while, because I had my wisdom teeth out a year ago, I can feel my teeth moving. Sorry.
And I'm very sorry for asking you if you were all right for kind of calling you out like that, because like Carly, you have like
No, I just was like, oh shit, I was making that face that's like, I'm in pain.
that's not the face that I
Sorry,
saw. You looked like you were angry about something.
Yeah,
I am
she's angry about the pain.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am sorry for calling you out like that. I do apologize.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
So anyways, Davina, why are you so harsh this morning? Like, just give your boy like your cape. Like, come
It's not
on.
my boy.
He's best boy. Just give him the cape. He's freezing. You're a kind person under there. I know it. Just give him the cape.
Oh, fine, Arios, get in.
Oh my.
Okay, Arios, even though you
I've
are
never
still
been so happy in my life.
you're still soaking wet, but you are warming up. And would you like to be a mama bird and wrap your wing around him?
Them.
Oh, sure.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Okay, and Arios, for a split second, and you just think, oh, this must be what a baby bird feels like.
And yep, and I mean, even if he says that, surprisingly, it's not. It
Just
feels
before your
extremely
mom
different.
pushes you out the nest.
Yes, it's
Oh,
a
honey,
very
I
different
love you.
experience.
Boom.
All right. So, so now all 7 of you are now collected at the table. Do you guys talk about anything? Because I know Eden said that he wanted to actually discuss something.
Oh, I would like to start. Did you guys know it's raining outside?
Does anybody actually remember what happened last night? I just remember a vague feeling of singing some happy song and then water.
I mean,
I was hammered.
That's pretty much what happened.
Okay.
I mean, we made some friends last night, you know, but they left us out in the rain, I guess. They didn't decide to carry us back in to put on benches,
good friends.
you know. Such good friends. But anyways, anything else happened to anyone last night that they'd like to share with the group today?
Apparently, Anne-Marie had a sister who was a member of the Greyblades.
Well then.
Really?
Yeah.
Had a sister?
That is...
Yeah, unfortunately she passed away a while back.
That's so
Oh.
sad.
I suppose it explains a few things about her. But, yeah. Not sure how to feel about this. Anyway, sorry to bring the table down. Anything fun happen?
On a lighter note.
Not really.
Uh-oh.
I went to talk to Voltric last night after we came back. Apparently, the bird, Arakakwa, that we had a run-in with, not you, Yip.
Oh, okay.
He used to work for the...
Yip's still dazed. He's still waking up.
Sleepy bird. The crow.
Aww.
The crow used to work for the Greyblades. He did not like the pay, so he went and found, I guess, Green Eye to have more pay. But that's not the only thing that he told me. I had to tell him what happened at the Balmars family household.
You got it, buddy.
Finally, a name, right.
My brain processes things faster than my mouth sometimes.
No, trust me, we've all been there.
Everyone.
Every day. Every day. He was shocked that we had a run-in with one of our known Pantheon. He asked if we had another run-in. I told him about Nord. It seems that the Pantheon is going to get more active on killing our friend. Any information that we have for discovering if the gods are active, or any information about our little friend here, we need to go to him as soon as possible, and he will do the same for us. Obviously, this stays between the 7 of us and him.
Makes sense.
Of course.
Fine by me.
Okay. Anything else?
Hey, the house band's playing tonight.
If you hear the rains of Castle the Rock, run.
No, it's the Reigns of Castamere.
Estamir
Yeah,
Rock.
definitely.
Excuse me.
However, I quest our commander-in-chief. However, there's something also suspicious about him that he is not telling us, I believe.
Why do you say that?
He extended a hand, but then changed to his index finger, since small hands. His armor's cold. Like, ice cold.
God damn it, Yip.
Interesting.
I don't believe he's trying to hide anything malicious towards us.
Well, you don't know that. You didn't do an insight check with him.
I did not. However, this is Eden's instinct either way.
And Arios chimes in there and says, actually, the first time meeting Voltheric, I got that feeling that he's hiding something. Like, not to try and harm us hiding it, but just there's something that he's not telling us.
I have previously noticed something about him. I don't know what it is. However, I still say we trust him with the information we get, no matter what. That is what I was told last night before heading to sleep. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
And scene.
Pretty much.
All right, does anyone else have any other little things they'd like to say?
Yip's just tired, man.
Yeah, Yip's just tired.
Does the Dragonborn have anything to say? No?
Nope, just starting our breakfast.
All right, so you all continue with your breakfast. It's a very hearty breakfast. Like this is like a Denny's Grand Slam here. It is. There's a lot of stuff here. You're full. You're a lot more awake. It is a little like noisy considering that there is a massive thunderstorm just going on outside. What do you guys do?
Do you...
Olo, did you want to go check on your girl?
Probably. That's probably a good idea.
So she's okay?
Okay, so all of you as a party, are all of you going, like, with him, or just Polo?
I think it should just be Polo, personally. But if
Yeah.
he wants to tell the
Just
comment,
Polo.
that's fine too.
Yeah, especially because we're trying to get Polo laid.
Alright, well, I guess I head up there then.
Okay, so Polo, you go off on your own. Meanwhile, at the same time, everyone else, I'm assuming everyone else is, like, staying behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Everyone else is staying behind, and I would like everyone who stayed behind to roll me a perception check.
See, are you okay?
I'm back.
You look sad.
All right, what did you say right before I cut out?
Perception
I'm just
check.
Staring.
Got it. Hold on.
Natural 20.
Good job, Jordan.
My perception check.
Perception is 19.
All right. What did everyone else roll?
5.
5.
19.
16.
Atarax?
You got 20.
A natural 20.
Damn. Okay, so Davina, you're the only one who doesn't notice it because it's like directly behind you. So you're like, what is everyone looking at? Everyone else.
It's just very slow episode.
Well, I don't want to say like you're dumb and you don't notice. I'm trying to make it more realistic, like it's happening behind you. Everyone else, however, you do kind of catch out of the corner of your eye what looks like a hooded, robed figure, limping on a staff as they stumble over to the tavern, and you just hear, water. And you can actually...
takes his glass of water that he has and kind of flies over and gives it to him.
You notice, Yip, as you get closer, this person has wings coming out of his back as well, out of his giant cloak.
Why does everybody have wings? Half of our party does.
He shakily takes like a hand, and he just kind of looks up and you goes like, "Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. Sensei?
Oh, no!
And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh no!
No! No!
Had to know this was coming.
How, I knew it. I knew it. As soon as you said, like, hooded figure, I'm like, oh, I have a feeling this is leading into my
So as
backstory.
soon as I heard staff, I was like, oh shit.
Yep, that's it.
Alrighty, well, everyone who watched this on Twitch, thank you so much for sticking by us. So yeah, it looks like next session will be the official beginning of Yip's arc.
As well as episode 20!
As well as frickin' episode 20!
Well, episode 20.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Episode 20.
Yeah, we're gonna try and figure out what we're gonna do for our special 20th episode. But yeah, if you ever want to catch old episodes, I do have a link to my YouTube below the video player right here. That's where all the old episodes are posted in case you want to catch up on our show. And like always, we try to stream every Sunday evening, but just to be on the safe side, we always post our show times not just on my personal Twitter, but also on the official Song of the Wilds Instagram, managed by Davina, Song of the Wilds Official. With that being said, everyone who watched us, thank you so much for sticking with us. Hope you enjoy the upcoming episode 20, and we will see you all next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, guys.